I'm ready.
We're live. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay, look at that. Hey, all right. Now I can't hear Alisa anymore. Hey, y'all, we're trying to figure it out. We're going live for the first time, and we got some technical stuff we're trying to sort through. Wish us luck. I know.
That's going to
So you
mess me up.
right? Alisa just been over there talking, not pushing to
I
talk,
was
and so we didn't
I
hear
was
a word she
literally
said.
talking so much shit about you. I was just
You were
talking
talking
so much
about
shit about
me?
you. Yes.
Oh my God. She's over there talking shit about me and she needs a push to talk button, but she didn't push the button. What'd you
We're
say
supposed to
about
be
me
here.
though?
We're supposed to be here at 6 o'clock so we can deal with all the technical issues because he's old, so he needs help. He wants to join 5 minutes before we join, and now all these technical difficulties, and he's like, "Oh, this is why I said join early. Stop acting like you know better."
I thought I was I thought I was early. It was supposed to be 3 o'clock. I had to find my hat.
Okay. Priorities. Priorities.
Yeah, I can't just come out here. I mean, I got my jacket too that I can put on, but I'm not gonna put it on yet. I'm gonna wait because I don't want to get hot. I
It's
got to
very
be here for
Sinner's
a little
esque.
while.
Are you looking at this spoof thing that they have going on right now? It looks like they're spoofing all the movies.
Oh, is that what they're doing? It's kind of like a
It's one of
murder
those
after
those
you.
things where the humor goes over my
Oh,
head.
this is one of their opening bits.
Kind of like SNL. Humor goes over my head all the
Oh,
time with SNL. I'm like, is it funny to everybody else, but just not me?
I'm
But here
I'm
we go.
listening to it.
And what's up with the kids? Are these the kids from Weapons?
Are these AI pictures?
No, those are actual kids.
Are we making fun of real people and we shouldn't be? Those are real
I don't
people.
know. I'm
Or you think this
realizing
is an
that
SNL
you. I
bit?
think I think you're delayed. I think I'm seeing things before you, so I'm going to be seeing into the future.
Well, you're on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast. So where are they
So y'all
holding
get it
me?
late.
They
So if
shoot the
somebody
mess,
says so if somebody says
shoot
the
it
N
into
word, I'm
space.
going to hear it first. Somebody says the N word, I'm going to hear it first, and I'll let you know. See if they'll cut it out or not.
All right, I think we got to be missing something here. This has to be real.
All right, we're
These
at
look
our
like real
opening.
people.
What are you seeing? I'm seeing the opening. We're at the opening bit, the opening monologue.
So so you're going to be a few seconds ahead of me because the signal clearly is going to outer space and then coming back to Earth and then going to my
I'll try
cable
not to
company.
spoil it for you. I'll try not to spoil it for you.
Oh, you're going to try, but there's no guarantees.
No promises.
All right. Just tell me when to cheer.
See if you can guess who won by my face. We have a Kardashian, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man, there's a Kardashian. I can't be sure even how far behind I am. I can't even tell.
Do you or do you not see the host?
No, no, no. I don't see the host yet. I may be a full 18 minutes behind you. I'm gonna see if I can find another stream.
Go on
That's
Hulu.
a, that's a little more. I'm on. Well, I thought I was on Hulu. Still got to go to outer space though.
A beautiful set this year.
So
set. Did you
Conan
ever?
Conan is hosting, huh?
Oh yeah, he's hosting. He started. He's begun.
Oh, he did. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, keep talking. I'm gonna fix something. Okay, I'll be right back. Keep going.
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I'm curious to see if they're going to bring up what happened at the BAFTAs here. Interesting.
All right.
How you doing over there, Ali?
Well, actually, I'm good. So I can see Conan now. All right. Yeah, I can't. I was gonna look on my screen over here, but looks like I'm gonna have to watch from my screen over there. I'm gonna give him a little volume so I can kind of hear him.
I'm
You
waiting to
like
laugh.
Conan? You ever been a Conan fan?
I'm waiting to laugh.
Oh, you are. Yeah, people are laughing.
Waiting.
Got a Shakespeare joke.
I haven't seen them pan anybody black yet, though. Maybe the
But
jokes are for certain types.
but
Oh, there's
hosting
some
the
black. Oh, Dancing Idris.
yeah, hosting the award show is not an easy gig. That's one of the hardest gigs you
Listen,
can
you can get
expect.
slapped. You never know. You never know what could
That's
happen.
yeah,
A lot
it's
can go
definitely
wrong.
one of the hardest gigs.
Because you have to be clean to a certain extent. You have to, you can't be too controversial.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not just that. It's also, it's just a bunch of sensitive people on their best day. And what we have determined is that people don't like to feel like they're, the target of any sort of unwarranted. They don't want to feel like they didn't deserve that joke, you know?
Fair enough.
I'm trying to go live on the what's the name of our thing? On our Instagram. I
Well,
can't
that's
seem to do it.
interesting. They said Ryan declined being a voting member of the Academy because he doesn't like
'Cause he don't like
judging.
how they do it.
He just says he doesn't like judging his fellow peers.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I guess that's
interesting.
fair enough. I mean, would you decline if you had the opportunity to vote? Would you want to vote?
Hell no. I
Huh.
want to be in my audacity like the rest of the white people, telling people what a movie is good and what movie is not. I would definitely not decline. Why not?
Do we think missing out on something important by having him in there?
I mean, what, do you think his voice is really going to change the tide of the way voting goes? Just that one vote? No.
Well, I mean, it's one at a time. It's all, somebody's got
I
to be
mean,
the first one, and then
every
somebody's got to follow
count.
behind, right?
That's
Is
true.
that the way it goes?
It's quite a statement. I think it's more of a statement about the academy than it is about his choice to want to vote or not.
I mean, but we're the in the room people. I mean, like that's our call to action. It's like that's the whole thing about being able to make some change in the business even is that you actually have to be in the room where they're having those conversations. And I mean, on the one hand, I can appreciate his sensitivity as an artist around not wanting to judge unduly or unfairly, his people. I get that. I get that 100%. And also, what it represents to your fellow filmmakers, your fellow creators and artists, to have somebody as powerful, and as respected as you in a space like that, your vote carries more weight. Right. So even in an instance where, it might be you and, six white guys in the 12 angry men of it all, having somebody to say, this is why this is important. This is a guy who is a lover of film, right? In all of the ways and has an expanded kind of, you know, um, um, understanding and I think even
Yeah.
experience with film. And so I just think that it's unfortunate that emotionally speaking. I'm not saying what kind of choice he should make for himself. Um, but I wish that he felt strongly enough about the other side of it that, he was willing to not see it as a judgment against his peers, to see it as a space where he could advocate for his peers.
Yeah, but
That's
maybe he doesn't feel it's a safe space, you know? Fair. Maybe he
and the
doesn't
thing, yeah,
see.
it's not. But you, the motherfucker, also that gangster them into giving you your rights back for your movie 25 years, right? You gangster them into some shit that they don't do. So even if it's not a safe space, like you're not the guy who should be afraid of that. You're the most powerful black guy in the business.
It could
They
be a silent form of protest. Like it could
okay.
be his form of protest.
Is that what you that's the
I mean,
protest
to
you
the
want?
point where it's ending up in the Oscar post monologue. It was like not the best joke. It was almost something that was a statement,
Yeah, I
So I
mean,
mean,
if
it
they
took its own
singling him out
notices.
around that, yeah, if they singling him out around that, like I don't, in a lot of ways, I don't think that's like kind of not anybody's business, right? So that's the other part of it. Like if I didn't want to throw my hat into the ring and vote, and I know that there was a minor amount of press about it before because they were making such a big deal about everybody who had been brought into the academy. They had after Oscar So White, they, every legitimate black person they could get their hands on, they brought into the academy. And okay, fine. I'm not mad why y'all decided to do it when you decided to do it. You know, but at the same time, like I said, I think it is important to take advantage. If you want to win, then you should want to participate. That's what I guess I'm saying, right? If it's important for you
Yeah.
to win that prize, then you should want to participate and contribute in whatever way you can to that process, right? As opposed to I got my shit, I'm out. You know.
Yeah. Now, have you ever been to the Oscars?
Uh, I wrote on the Oscars with my friend Chris Rock a number of years back. I got a parking plaque that I got from the
Okay.
Oscars.
Fancy.
Yeah, yeah, they got me a spot. I got a gift bag. Um, that was when I began my love of fountain pens. They put a fountain pen in there worth about $500-600. I still have the pen.
Oh.
Um, yeah, they gave me some trips and stuff that I didn't use. That Oscars gift basket, woo, man, like, nice work if you can get it.
Oddly
You know,
enough, I've been to the Oscars twice.
twice. Well, I only
I
been
didn't
once.
I didn't get a I didn't get a pin, but let me tell you. So when I first moved to LA, this is pre meeting you, I worked for a catering company, the Wolfgang Pup, that actually
Okay.
caters the Oscars. So one of my jobs at the time was to cater the dressing rooms backstage. They have like fruit platters and whatever, and then
Right.
you just stand back there and you watch the Oscars from backstage, which is ironic because when people win and then they come off the stage and like the cameras are, it's a very interesting, like I saw Spike Lee won his Oscar, and just seeing his response backstage and just be, it's a very
Okay.
interesting view of the Oscars. So I've seen it live twice, but it wasn't the most glamorous experience. Next time I'm gonna be sitting in the seat. That's all the that's the plan.
You're like, you know what?
We got
I don't
to
want
run before we
to.
run,
Uh,
y'all.
you know what I want to do? I want to just sit there. I want to win an award, like something. Give me something.
I just want to see. That'd be nice. But it's still an amazing experience just to be in that room, to be honest. Whatever capacity you're in,
Nah,
um,
it's
whether you're
I mean, like I say,
you're
I be low
servicing
key
people or
hating.
not.
I be low key hating sometimes, and maybe not even low key. But I mean, when you really can, I guess when you really can sit and I guess really enjoy, what it is and the experience and taking it, it is cool. You know, it's cool to be in that space and all of these people who you've seen in the movies and TV and all the rest of that stuff. It's just a unique experience. Like seeing a mountain.
What's
So
this best achievement? Oh,
in
this is a spoof. I was like, wait a minute, they got Denzel nominated for something. Hold on
right,
now.
Denzel Washington. Oh, so okay.
Like, is this a category we didn't know
I
about?
know.
Okay,
And
so smooth.
Conan is funny. Conan really is funny. Like I miss him. I actually do genuinely miss him in the late night space. Like I'm not saying he was the last funny guy. He was funny in a way that just I don't know. Some of the new guys aren't. Like he took he made fun of the fact that he even had a show. And like, yeah, Conan was the last dangerously funny motherfucker on late night. And other guys are perfectly fine. The Jimmys and Colbert and all that. They all, they're all great. But Conan was unusual. And
He has a
I love,
different sense of humor for sure.
right. You're like, and I love the quirky shit, people taking your show from you and, you know, all that type of shit. So yeah, I like Conan. I don't know if, yeah, award shows for
It's a
anybody
lot.
is
Hmm.
not not really the gig you want to be doing. But fuck it.
So a clue you can use to figure out who's going to win is how often the camera finds that person. I do believe that the cameramen know who's going to win, and they already have preset camera decisions based on who they need to pan to at certain amounts of
Yeah,
time. So
yeah,
when I start seeing them constantly showing Timothy Chalamet, and it could be because he's with a Kardashian, I don't know, but I've
oh,
seen him them pan to him multiple times at this point. Is it could be a clue
okay.
of something.
Hey, Zoe Saldana's out here. What's she telling us? What's she about to announce?
Let's see what's this person. It's
Ladies,
actress in a supporting role.
actress and support. Who did we want? I don't even know
We
who.
said potentially Tiana Taylor for this.
Oh, Amy Madigan.
That's who you
Right.
said.
That's who I'm believing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what the opening spoof was. I didn't see weapons. I'm too scary.
oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Amy Madigan's character.
Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe it's gonna be Amy Madigan.
I would like it to be somebody black, but they
I mean,
haven't panned
Tiana
to Tiana
Tiana
Taylor
has a
yet, so I don't know.
Tiana Taylor has a shot, but
I wouldn't be surprised
I'm
if they gave it to
believing
Elle Fanning. I
believing it's
wouldn't be
gonna be
shocked.
Amy Madigan. Oh, hey, that's
Really?
my to my Instagram people. We over on YouTube on In the Room podcast. We live over there. I clocked in over here because I know some of y'all. So yeah,
Well, tell
man.
them to come over here.
I know. I'm trying to tell you, hey Ken, we on YouTube at In the Room
Okay, Amy
podcast.
was doing all this. Okay, well, they love a little makeup. They love a little wig moment.
Yeah, no, she was the movie was good. The movie was fun movie. It was unusual. The shit was wild, right? Uh
But women would just be such a moment. Like, oh,
yeah, but that's something. But that will be a moment. Um,
not gonna win tonight.
Tiana is splashy.
Still
But
feel
they
like
love them
Tiana could
Wumi
do it.
Masaku. They love those Wumi type of characters. She's
I still
maternal.
feel like Tiana could pull it through. I feel like she could,
Oh shit! Here, my man. Hold
but I
on.
don't know if she will. Let's see.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. I'm old and shit, so I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out how to
All
do this.
right. All right. So you
Oh,
you
wait a
you got
second.
that one. You got that one. Amy
Amy
Madigan.
Madigan,
You can't be
right?
missing that. You can't be missing the Oscars now. The Oscar
Yes,
went to Amy.
Amy
You said it
Madigan.
went to
Hey,
Amy.
Ken, what's up, man? I'm me and my co-host Alisa. We on YouTube, live streaming the Oscars.
Oh,
Man, we're gonna be here
woman.
for a few hours. Yeah, it's on my. If you go on my
Hi,
stories in
Ken.
one of those links, you can join the live over there. Yeah, so I'm just pulling up my Instagram. So anybody who pops in, what you doing? You just chilling?
You really about to have a phone conversation right now?
Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I'm Lisa. She mad because I'm talking to you. I'm like, but that's why I pulled up my Instagram because that's where my people are. They're over there. You came back from South by Southwest. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, man. We got to get together, have lunch again. Come on, man. Pop over onto the YouTube, man, and see what we doing over there. All right, man.
Come on over to the YouTube, Ken. So now that I'm seeing her speech, her character is the quirkiness that I thought, oh, that was good acting. That's just her
No,
personality.
the character was great. It was fantastic.
But that's her
Yeah.
personality. It seems like.
But
So
that's where
was it
the acting
acting?
comes in. They put in a little makeup, right? And she was like extra creepy, really weird, doing weird shit, eating, when somebody does like a gross thing as an actor and that makes you really convinced. That's how she was. She was like, that shit's really creepy, and you committed to it, so we fuck with it.
I don't have an opinion because I don't do scary movies, so I definitely missed it. But
Weapons is not scary. It's more suspense and thriller. It's not a bunch of graphic stuff. Ain't nobody getting their head cut
is there
off.
blood?
There might be some blood very late in the film.
Do people die?
Yes, people definitely die, and
Scary.
not like getting stabbed on camera or nothing like that. Hey, ow, 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 ow. What's up, yo, Andre Lavelle? What's up? Um, if you look in my stories, this is the link to my. I got a new podcast, man. In the Room podcast. Go into my stories and
Telling them
and
now.
you'll see the live link over there.
Only been doing this for a
Or
good
maybe
solid
it's
2
maybe it's on
months.
my
What?
stream. I don't know. But we live over on YouTube right now at in the Room podcast. I'm learning how to do this. Ow, ow. Oh man, that's Al. We worked on a movie down in New Orleans together. Incredible production design guy, um,
Nice.
and
I
has a
worked on that
really
movie in New Orleans.
nice steakhouse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. American refugee. Yeah, we
American
shot that.
Refugee. Eric
We shot
Alexander,
American
Derek Luke.
refugee in New Orleans.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, shot in New Orleans. Had a
I was
great
there.
cast down there. Eric Luke,
Good film.
Eric Alexander, really amazing. We had a lot of fun down there. It's taking them a very long time to give out one award. It
Well,
is.
it's the first award of the night, so they kind of let them talk a little bit more, and then they
Yeah, I
start
know, but
doing the
it's like
music
it's
once they
like
start running
what did
out of
this
time.
start? Did this start at 4 o'clock? It's 4:25, and they gave out one award, and they got to give out like 50 of them.
Well, Conan. Well, not all of them are going to get aired, but Conan had to have his moment.
I know.
I cannot wait to see this ballet performance of Sinners. So Timothy Chalamet was going back and forth about saying Oscars and the ballet is
Yeah,
dead,
yeah, I know.
and then the ballet community decided to come up in an uproar, and they had some responses. And so, I mean, Misty basically, I think it was ironic that now Misty is going to be performing. Kind of does show you how the elites and the people who do possibly still look at those types
Yeah.
of forms of art have that sort of say so. But some other people stepped forward and had some things to say as well. So Doja Cat said, "Ain't nobody dressing up to go see Wonka." In response to him, you had Candace Hose of the Metropolitan Opera says opera is not keeping up with the Kardashians. I hope his movies endure for a few hundred years like the opera and ballet. That's why knowing history is powerful. He really did piss people off with that. And I mean, mind you, I lived in New York for a decade, so like institutions like Broadway, the opera, the ballet are to me important. Like they're a bit of cultural society. Now, do I go to
All right.
those
Let me tell you something about
things
the
every
opera
5
and
minutes?
ballet
No.
people. I'm shouting out to my IG people. Hey y'all, I'm on YouTube live in the room podcast. You can see on my page. You see some of the links to in the room. Pop on over there. We live. We gonna be here for the entire show. Who is that? DMO SJ Audio. Go look in my stories. There's a link up there, or click over to In the Room podcast on my page. You'll see one of the icons. I'm not good at this. I just started doing this shit. So
You're doing your little,
help me help
your
you.
little, so I can write some. I can add some links
right?
to like pop over
But
to
I'm
the
I'm, I'm
what?
I'm here to I'm here to engage. I'm here to engage. So check in my stories for a link. It's in one of them a nomination little clips. All right. So Timothy Chalamet in this opera
Oh.
thing. Let me tell you, man. Like opera is the gangster. Opera and fucking ballet. That shit's gangster. Like Misty is going to be performing at the Oscars because those are the people that pay for this Hollywood shit. Yeah, the reason that they have a fucking ballet or a opera and it's only 50 people there, because those 50 people are all billionaires. So the fact that we even have Hollywood and where the money comes from, so the highest paid motherfucker in Hollywood is David Zaslav. Yeah, he's at the
What does he do?
ballet. He's the head of Warner's. I think he was in this whole Sony. He's one of these guys, one of them Davids that makes $200 million a year, right?
Must be nice.
Right. Every year, like I mean, I get 200 million every year for making sure that they keep these little movies and shit on track, and and keep everything popping. Because I got to get over to the ballet and donate $100 million to keep this shit open. So I don't know what Timothy Chalamet is talking about. I mean, when you walking around the world and you feeling yourself, you a star. You was in 2 Dune movies. They was pretty big. Played Bob Dylan. That was dope. Marty Supreme
But do you know what kind
nomination.
of talent you have to be an opera singer, to be a prima ballerina, like
No,
to
no, you're
dismiss
looking at
it
it the
as if
wrong
it's
way.
not
You're looking at it the
worth it?
wrong
How
way.
so? To me, I feel like he was
Because he
disrespecting the
ain't
art
over
form.
there. You know, when you watch basketball players on television standing next to each other, they look regular sized. Then when you get next to one of the motherfuckers in real life, you be like, oh shit. So yeah, when you're talking about the expertise and the skill and the training and the time and the ability and the heart and the soul that it takes to be in the ballet or to be in the opera and it's live performance, there's never a time, there's no fucking second takes. Bitch, when you in the air and you got to come down on your toes, you ain't got to, can I do that one more time? There ain't
Have you
no
seen
fucking second
ballerinas'
takes.
feet? Like
Ain't
their
no
feet,
different
like
lens.
the
So
struggle.
listen,
I know the performance is going to be amazing, and I know they're going to keep on panning over to Timothy throughout the entire thing. He better stand up. It better be
hey,
a
no,
standing
I mean,
ovation.
look,
I
look,
better see him clap.
he was on his Marty Supreme shit. He's feeling himself, right?
Yeah,
That's
the
all. He's just feeling
audacity.
himself.
He
Hey,
sure is. My
hey,
mother
y'all.
says, "Hi, pumpkin. I'm watching. Hi, mom.
Hey, y'all over on my
Love you."
IG. Oh, look, there's the link. There's somebody posted the link. Did you put the link on my page? Somebody
Of
did.
course I did, Ali. Come on
Okay,
now.
good.
Talk about go find go find it somewhere.
Elisa's over here putting the link in my chat or wherever she's putting it. So if y'all want to join us over at the live, you can. I'm gonna just keep doing that. I'm gonna just ask you, hey, can you put that link wherever you put it before?
Yeah, I got you.
'Cause- listen, I've learned a lot of things in my life. I know how to do a lot of stuff. This is, I mean, look,
Technology is not one of them.
I'm live right now. I got 2 cameras running, maybe 3. I don't know. I'm doing a lot.
All right, we got Will Arnett, we got Channing Tatum. Let's see what the category is.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for animation. We didn't do a prediction on this one, although it's probably going to be Zootopia or that Demon Hunter,
Oh,
Demon Slayer one.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Likely, very likely.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I was watching the
I'm
K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah.
I'm saving all the animation for when I have kids because I feel like kids like to watch the same thing over and over again, and I want it
Yeah.
to just be new for me at that point in time. So I've been saving all the Disney movies so I can binge
You
watch
want
them whenever
you want to see it for
whenever
the
that
first
time is.
time when you get with them.
Yeah, because I
Watching.
think it'll be exciting, right?
No, but no. So here's the thing, though. I mean, you should probably check out a couple of the things that's supposed to be dope because then at least you can make some suggestions. You got to know what's out there. You should suggest movies to them that you like so that when you have to sit there and watch them, what happens to you doesn't happen what the rest of us when we sat there for the first time finding out, oh my God, how long is this movie? And the kid is sitting there loving it.
Speaking of, I need to see the latest Avatar. I haven't seen it yet.
Man, shit.
We'll talk about long animation.
You get you some kids, you go see one of them animated movies. It's like, hey, welcome to your nap.
But if I've seen it already and I got to see it like 15 times, like I'll save it. But people they love this K-pop Demon Hunters apparently, so I would say that that's probably going to be the one that wins.
Well, it was a big deal. Zootopia probably has a better message, right, about humanity. K-pop Demon Hunters was on something else, and I didn't watch Zootopia.
And the Oscar goes to K-pop Demon. There we are.
Oh, the Demon Hunters.
Should we like take a drink whenever we're correct? So you've been correct on that last one. I was correct on this one, so I'll take a swig.
Oh, you gonna take a swig?
Take a swig whenever you're right.
Listen, I don't need an excuse.
He doesn't need an
take a
excuse to
swig.
drink, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't need an excuse to drink.
Yeah.
What are you drinking tonight?
Me?
What's your poison?
I'm drinking a Jeter infused.
What's that? Jeter.
In the words of J-Lo, if you know, you know.
I don't know. A Jeter.
Yeah.
I gotta look that one up.
That's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, they still speechifying? What do you think about that? That the big Korean animation, R&B, hip hop, vampire, demon hunter movie has infiltrated America without America realizing that was about to happen. That shit came out of nowhere, so to speak.
I mean, not necessarily, because K-pop had already infused America. And so then naturally the animated version of the K-pop is going to come next, so.
I mean, but you think, why you think that the American studios or platforms were sleeping on it?
I mean, it depends who you ask. Like, I'm not into K-pop. I know nothing about K-pop, but I know enough to know it's very popular with somebody. Somebody loves it. So I don't have to.
You seen what's her name? You seen Blackpink, right?
Blackpink, no.
Blackpink. You didn't see Blackpink?
What is that?
You don't know what Blackpink is? Oh man, Blackpink is like what's that group that had Normani in it?
I know what you're talking about.
Five girls. What's it called? Five dancers. What's the name of it? Fifth women. Come on, help me out. I don't want to keep guessing. Phone a friend. What's the name of the group that Normani is in? Was in. It's
Fifth Harmony.
Fifth Harmony.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was on mute.
That's what Blackpink is like. Korean Fifth Harmony.
Fifth Harmony.
That's what I think.
Oh, it's a Korean. Okay. Yeah, them girls. I mean, them girls killing it. Like, was that the one that did the Jean commercial? Let me double.
So you saw him because of the. I'm aware of him because of the music. You're aware of him because of the jeans.
Some K-pop band did this.
You just thought their song was a
commercial.
You thought their song was a jingle for the jeans.
No, it's not this one. It's one that's like multi-culti. Blackpink. Oh. No, I've seen some K-pop. I went to like not too long ago when I was in Koreatown. I went to a K-pop bar and they were playing all these videos. And so I'm watching the videos. And I'm like, these girls are moving. Like these girls, like they know what they're doing. So I get the appeal. I haven't gotten into it, but I get the appeal. They just announced another animated. I think this is foreign
short film.
Yes.
You got to tell our people out there. It's like, yeah, you can win an Oscar for an animated short film. You don't even have to have a big whole movie. You can have a little bit of a movie. Win an Oscar.
So let's work on that so I can actually have a seat at the Oscars next time. I'm not backstage changing out ice buckets.
You want me to work on an animated movie to get us at the Oscars?
I'm sure. Can't you do a short film? It has to be animated. You can't do a short.
What's happening right now?
I feel like you got a short film in you that we can get to the Oscars.
Why do I feel like you're just using me to get back to the Oscars?
Why do you think I took that job? You were supposed to get me in places.
Oh my God, and you're not even going to deny it.
I've been waiting for years. I'm like, what do you have?
That's how emboldened you are. You're like, of course. I'm not even going to deny it. Yes, that's what did you think?
What do you think I was here for?
What do you think I want to help you? What are you, crazy?
You get help as by proxy, but
I know a bridge when I see one.
I thought you were taking me places, Ali. Yeah.
If you were trying to get from Brooklyn to Manhattan and you saw a structure such as yourself, stable, long standing, wouldn't you walk across you?
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh man. Okay, I got one person still in my live. Oh, I love it. I got one person in my live on
You got one person. I don't think
IG.
that's something you announce.
No, no, that's the fun part. Like you know what? You want to know what the beautiful thing is right now? This is
I
this
don't
is
know if
the
anyone's
best
even
thing.
watching this outside of my mother and my boyfriend. But I hope there's someone else out here. That's like we got more
No,
than two
no.
people on this live.
Here's the best. Hey,
Apparently, we have about a solid 10.
hey,
Solid 10.
look, if y'all are watching, go ahead and hop in the comments, say something, let us know you're there so we can speak back. Welcome you to our community.
Okay,
We
so
are.
who is the best picture vote? Where are we at on the polls as the top place? Sinners, One Bad Author, Another, Hamden and Train Dreams. Okay, who's the top polling run right now? Sinners. Okay, let's focus. Sinners. This is what I came here to see. I'm at to turn this up, y'all.
Okay.
Miles Canton. Ah, he's a star.
Make you some miles,
You feeling? I see you got your Sinners hat on. I see you.
huh? I'm supporting. Come on, man. You know how I do.
It's not so much him because he's young for me, but his voice is the voice.
Yeah, you do have that grown voice.
He got a grown man voice.
This is beautiful, man.
Such art, man. Black culture is art. Period.
I mean, no, I mean this shit is
Okay,
gorgeous.
Shabuzi. But a guy's
Little
supposed to be in this
shabuzi,
too, I
huh?
think. Right?
Yeah. Oh wow.
I love the camera work. I love
I
how we're
know.
getting the
This is
scene
insane.
live.
This is almost good as the weekend halftime.
I was like, who is up? Okay, this is the vampire. So I was like, what is this? Okay. Like, hold on.
Hey, white people.
I was like, wait a minute. Not during the centers. But yes, yes.
No.
We okay, y'all,
Oh,
y'all good, y'all good, y'all good. Y'all good.
Crip walking has made it to the Oscars. Crip walking has made it to the Oscars. Not
First the
outside the
Super Bowl, now
building,
the Oscars.
on the stage. The Crips are the best gang on earth. They had a dance at the
That's the
Oscars.
red. The red is the Bloods.
Red is blood. That's the Crip walk.
I'm just saying. They're wearing red.
I'm just saying.
I'm
you
just
know,
saying. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems.
People could say some things about the Crips, but the Crips have given the world a dance, and that is to be respected.
Give them that point. Come on, give them the ballet.
You see
Come
what
on,
color hat I
Timothy
got on,
Chalamet.
and I don't want no trouble. I'm a smoke fan.
We're not gang affiliated. This is not a gang affiliated podcast. We're just gonna leave that there. But yes,
We
Crip
do
walking
respect a good
has
dance when we
made
see
it
one,
to
and
the
we give
Oscars.
flowers.
But they had on red. Just FYI. Love
Oh
that.
boy.
That was shorter than I wanted it to be. I wanted
Well,
her dancing a little longer.
we wanted to do a
But
whole thing with it,
But then she just get out. She just got out of surgery, so I don't know how much Misty can do. She just had this hip replacement surgery not that long ago. So I was surprised she was dancing at all. But it was a little, that was nice. It's like a little something, something.
I'm waving at the people in my IG. What's up, y'all?
All one of them.
Yeah, I know. Come on and pop over to the YouTube. Alisa, how you put that link?
I'll put the link. Okay,
Elisa's
I
gonna
got
put
you.
a
I got you.
link
I got
in
you.
my into my chat or something. So yeah, because we live streaming over on YouTube with our podcast with In the Room podcast. So come on over and hang out with us over there. I just came over here to invite y'all in. See that right below you in the link there, In the Room podcast. Join the live. Come on over to the live. That's where we at. I'm just over here. I'm a carnival barker over here.
Now I hope I'm putting the right link on because
Yeah, that's the right one.
just putting the channel link in. Oh yeah, live. Oh yeah, I see it. There it is. I'm gonna start sharing the link to the actual
Yeah.
live, so I don't even have to
Okay,
look for
good.
it. Not even the page. This is the second one.
All right, I gotta swap out a battery on one of my cameras. Hold on.
All right, there you go. So we said we were going to take a look at the commercials also, just to see who they're advertising to. And so far, I see Disney. I see Allstate. I'm not seeing anything that I would say particularly is speaking to people of color. I think the conversation before was, do they want us as a demographic viewer? And if so, we can tell based on the ads. But I also don't think that these ads are particularly not for people of color. I said we wanted to pay attention to the commercials, remember? If we want
You're
to
just trying to
get a
say
sense
that
of
they don't
who.
really care about us. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that any of these commercials aren't necessarily us, but we haven't been featured in the commercials as of yet.
Yeah,
You know, we got
yeah.
Sky Rizzy. I don't know who that's.
What is Sky Rizzy?
Is it one of those like? Is it like? No, let's actually do a for the next category. Let's do some predictions of who we think is going to win for. Let's do so we can do best actress
Best actress?
because I have some thoughts. I have to change my opinion on best actress, so we'll pull to the segment and then we'll come back and talk about it.
All right, go ahead, roll it in.
Are we looking at the segment now? Pull up whatever segment you can.
Achievement in cinematography.
Who's the nominees?
I don't know. The films are Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams. And for different reasons, there are several achievements in cinematography. And having seen all of these films, what do you say?
You say it again. You said
Cinematography,
Marty.
Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
Cinematography. I would say one battle after another. And so,
Why?
okay, does this fall into cinematography? Something that, and this might fall into direction. So correct me if I'm wrong. What I really loved from that movie was that car chase scene. Does that fall more into the direction, or does that fall into the cinematography? Like, what about that made it cool? Was it the way they shot it, or was it the way it was directed?
Yes, that's cinematography.
So then,
Right.
yes, for
The
that.
the the cinematographer's one of his responsibilities is his primary responsibility is understanding where in the story the perspective needs to come from in order to deliver the greatest emotional impact, whatever that is.
Mm.
Right. as directors, we work with actors on performances. We may work with the blocking, of a scene.
On the wine. It seems like it's gonna be that kind of nights.
You had to re up on the wine.
I mean, I finished the other bottle.
What you- So,
Okay, so
what you
you
think
saw
about
our
that?
picks for cinematic achievement.
Mhm.
We'll see. We'll see if our predictions were on point or not.
Hey, man, it was a beautiful movie. Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, I seen. I've actually caught up on everything,
You couldn't have
except
sounded less impressed.
no. I thought it was. It was. I said it was a quiet film. I would not be surprised if it won because it was a quiet film.
Okay.
Um, and they like quiet films. We had that
Yeah, yeah.
conversation. But I will say that now that I've seen Hamnet, right?
Uh-huh.
I watched Hamnet the other day. I have to change my opinion on Best Actress. You said Rose um,
Rose Byrne.
Byrne. I think that uh, she's not going to get it. I
Hamnet
think,
woman. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Because, I mean, now some people say that it was almost too emotionally charged with
Yeah.
Jessie Buckley, like it was too much. She was
Yeah.
crying the entire movie.
Okay.
She was in an emotional turmoil the entire movie. But
So
to be
Hamnet.
able to do
Is it a
that,
good? It's a good movie, right?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
You high
I
voiced it
mean,
though.
no, I actually did enjoy it. I was impressed because I know what it takes to
No,
dive
but
into
you
that
did like
emotional
you
depth.
seriously.
No, no, no,
That's
no,
the
no, no, no,
worst.
no. I know
No,
she
listen. That
acted
that is
her
what that's one of the
ass
worst
off.
compliments a person can receive is the high voice compliment. Did you like it?
No,
I liked it.
no. If I say it was cute, then that means like ah. But no, no.
Yeah,
She
that
acted her
that
ass off in
no
that.
go. It's like
She
God
acted her
damn
ass
it.
off in that. I'll give her that. I would not be surprised if she got it just because to me, to maintain that sort of emotional depth, you watch your kid die in your arms. That's one of the scenes. She has to show the emotion of a mother whose child dies in her arms in the midst of struggle. That's
Oh,
hard.
jeez.
That's
Hey,
hard.
Layla, we over on the YouTube. We're live streaming the Oscars, so we're going to be there for the next few hours. The link
Hey, come
is
on.
two comments
Dress.
above you. So come on, click over and if you're sitting at home and you ain't doing nothing, then join us in our live. We'd love to have you over there. All right. Hey, listen. If she cried the whole movie, that's an achievement in and of itself. So maybe she'll
That's
get the win.
simplifying it, but I do. But some people are also complaining that they feel like they want to see ebbs and flows in the emotional arc of the character, and they don't want it to be that much turmoil
This must
constantly.
be
So
this is fashion, right? Or
this is definitely
costume.
wardrobe. You got Anna Wintour up here. You got
Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada cast.
That's what's a
I can't
Hathaway.
wait till that. Yeah, Anne Hathaway. I can't wait till that movie comes back out. I'm obsessed with that movie. So it's definitely giving wardrobe. Which
Okay, so who's that? Oh, that's a Ruthie Carter, right?
yes, I would love to see her get an Oscar to be the first African American woman to win twice for this. She was the first to win once.
So
So
so who are our favorites? We
history all
Ruthie
over again.
Carter
Carter, eh?
and is it Ruthie
Carter.
Carter and Frankenstein or Ruthie
Ruth
Carter
Carter is my
and
favorite. I'm not giving this to nobody else.
Ping Pong?
Ruth Carter.
You don't think she's
I
better than
mean, come
Ping
on
Pong?
now. Ping pong. What is
Marty's
impressive about the?
what?
He's
I
wearing a
mean,
t-shirt. Come on now, Ruth Carter, Ruth E.
I'm
Carter
I'm
for
I'm
center.
just
Give
I'm just
her the Oscar. Hold on.
I'm just presenting the argument. Don't be yelling at me. What about Frankenstein? He
For
had some
what?
crazy clothes.
For what?
Frankenstein, it was Frankensteinish, you know?
But that's makeup. Is that costume?
Costume designer Ruthie Carter and Oscar goes to Frankenstein.
They said you got one already. They won't give us too many things.
It's kind of like Frankenstein is kind of like, what if they just let Kanye West loose?
Is that what?
You think, yeah,
So that's not helping the point. Is that what the costumes look like? So they had
that's,
holes in them?
they had a whole theme there. They had something happening there, right?
I guess. So we have our first comment where we say Sinners is the first movie in a while that made them feel good. It's just a good movie. And I have to agree. Sinners just did something for me. And I mean, a lot of with Ryan Coogler's work, Black Panther did something for me. Yeah. Fruitfulzation
Well,
did
how's
something
that?
for
What do
me.
you mean?
There's just there to me there's an emotional connection that I feel from his work that to me is what makes him stand out amongst others. I see good movies all the time, but there's very rarely that I see movies become cultural phenomena. And it seems like with what he did with Black Panther and what he did also with Sinners, is he created a cultural phenomenon where it altered things. His movies are the type of movies that you have to see multiple times. How many times do you see? I know you ain't see Sinners once. No one saw Sinners once. You had to
Right.
see it multiple times. I had to see it in film the way it was supposed to be realized. I had to see it in IMAX. I had to see it multiple times in theater. Not only because I wanted to make sure those first weekend numbers was up, but also because I just needed to feel connected to that film in some way. And I felt the same way about Black Panther. I had to see Black Panther multiple times. And there's a culture phenomenon that followed the film. His films, you start seeing the film and then you see the little boys dressed up like T'Challa. With Sinners, you see the film and now there's a whole movement where people are dressed up like Smoke and Stack for Halloween.
Look
Like
at
he
me.
creates movements. Have you dressed up like Smoke and Stack right now? Here it is.
That's from
Here
the
it is.
smoking and the stacking. Yeah, I'm part of the movement. I dressed up.
It's
I
part of the
also
movement.
dressed up. I have another beret. Turns out berets come in handy when you want to go to Ryan Coogler movies. So I have a different beret that I used, and I put it on and acted like a Black Panther when I went to see Black Panther. See, because it was like, and I probably had this same shirt on. It's a very utilitarian, you
Yes,
know.
I'm glad you usually do wear your black turtleneck, but I'm glad that you like dolled up a little bit first. You put on the
Oh wait,
glasses,
I'm
put
not.
on
I
the.
haven't put the. You want me to put the jacket on? Because I got a jacket.
I mean, if you got it's the Oscar. I mean, I got on a gown. Okay, I don't know what you doing, but
Well, all right.
it's the
So
Oscars.
I'm on. Oh, I can. Oh, you like it? You got to bring it. I have it. I brought it
Okay, so this is makeup and
right there.
styling. This is you boy, this over there. Makeup and styling. Who won for this? I
And
missed this.
styling goes to. Who is it?
What
Goes
do you think it's
to
Frankenstein also? I would have understood Frankenstein for makeup and styling.
Frankenstein. Okay. You know, there's a lot of makeup in Frankenstein.
I don't know if that's who won, but I'm saying I would have understood that. I actually have to see what is that they're showing on the screen? Is that Frankenstein? Okay. Did you forget your? This is hilarious. I think he forgot.
What?
Oh, his glasses.
Oh, oh, that's awful. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Frankenstein. That's what I figured. I mean, that's who I expected to win for makeup and hair.
Hey,
Did he
Lexi
just
View,
do
come on over
this?
to the
Did
YouTube.
he
We
just
are
do
live
this? Did
streaming
you
the
see him?
Oscars. Yeah, yeah, I'm looking at him.
Pound? Did he just give a pound to Netflix? I didn't like. Is that Netflix is his dog?
I
I didn't
know.
understand that.
Hey, you know, it's just, it's like a, you know, as black culture has reached.
Netflix.
This is the
Netflix.
contrary to popular belief. So far, this is the blackest Oscars that there's ever been.
I ain't seen none. Wow. I don't know. Too debatable. That's still debatable.
They did the Crip Walk and they giving pounds
They
out.
did do a crip walk. They did do a crip walk. From the Super
Come on,
Bowl to
man.
the Oscars, the crip walk has gone. Next, we're going to see the crip walk at the White House. That's and then we're going to see it with the King of England
I'm
right
just
after the
saying,
curtsy.
Blood's gonna have to step it up. They need a
It's
contribution
going
to the
places.
art world,
See,
and I
you
believe they
keep
can do it.
naming the gang, and I don't want to name the gang. Yes, crip walking is the name of the dance. However, the dancers in question, which I'm assuming are not gang members, were wearing red. I'm assuming they're wearing red because of the colors of Sinners,
There's
which is more
unity.
red orange.
There's
But
unity. I mean, we don't have
they
a
was
problem
wearing
with
red.
these
So
people,
I don't want
man.
to sit here and be like the Bloods need to step it up. You first of all, you
No,
living in
but I
LA.
mean, I'm
You living in
saying,
LA right now, so you gotta watch your back. Okay, I'm
there's
trying to help you
contribution to the
out.
art.
I'm trying to help you out. Okay, I'm not over there right now. I'm over here in Atlanta. So, I mean, I'm not trying to call out one gang versus the other. They're not gonna be able to get to me. They can get to you. All right. So, gang unity. Kendrick Lamar said, "Everybody get along. Everybody get
I
along."
am here to help develop the creativity and the artistry of anybody that I encounter
All
that has some
right.
creativity or some artistry that they'd like to expand and expound upon. That's what I'm here for. I am a conduit.
You be careful out there. But
In
yeah, print
case anybody
walking,
wondered,
making
this
it
is
to the
my
Oscars is a big thing. It's a big thing. But that's Black culture.
hey, to the
I
Oscars, man.
mean,
Come on. I mean, that
they have
just says
twerking up there too.
Black culture is
Break dancing,
undeniable. You know?
hands down,
Let's see.
hands down. So we're looking at Burger King commercial, which could go to anybody. You saw that? I was gonna say, who eats Burger King? Did you see that whole thing where the McDonald's CEO
When he
ate
took
his
the
own?
tiny bite out of the burger.
If he was trying to entice us, if anything, he sold me off of McDonald's. I never want to have McDonald's again after seeing that
But
video.
I
I'm
mean,
not a
it's
big
like
fast food person anyway, but like, mm,
but I'm just saying, but that the lure of that camera, right? It's like people think they want to be on it. People think they want to be in this shit, and it's like, yeah. The world ain't how you see it in your mind. Like
no, it's not.
what you think you are is not what you think you are. And it's like them people that used to show up in front of Simon Cowell on American Idol, and they was like, "How did you get this far?"
I don't know.
Thinking that this was a good idea.
Is are we doing best director now? Because after seeing Hamnet, sorry, my dog
After
has
seeing
opinions.
Hamlet, what?
I can see her as best director.
Ah,
It was really a beautiful film. Not that I wanted to win. Let me just make it very clear. But I'm saying that sometimes I don't watch the films, and I watch the film I like, and I get
yeah,
mad when another film wins. But this time I was like, let
yeah,
me watch all the films, the film I think's gonna win, and I can see it.
yeah. Well, not gonna happen.
Let's see what they're gonna announce. This is a lot of people. This got to be best director. It's this many people on the stage.
It's more like those are all what it is, supporting actors.
Yeah, but most of
It's
those are nominated, so they're not going to be on the stage for that.
What if they were? What if they just threw like an
Oh,
Oscar
best
down?
casting. So we did do our best casting for this one, and we said Sinners for best casting.
Yeah, by far.
I agree with that.
Who's that guy?
He
The
is in
white guy.
Hamnet.
Oh, he is.
He plays Shakespeare in Hamnet.
Shakespeare.
In
I gotta
Hamnet.
watch this movie. I'm gonna watch it one day.
Hamnet's on Peacock. It just came on Peacock. If you're
Oh, it did?
curious.
Okay, so I can watch it for, well, not for free, but it's available to be watched. Hey, y'all on IG.
This is Paul
Live streaming
Mescal
the
from Hamnet.
Oscars. Live streaming the Oscars over on YouTube. I'm just over here, to say hey to my people, that's popping up. So come on, join us over there. We're having a good time.
So who I want to win for this is Sinners. Now the argument
Sinners.
here's the argument.
ahead.
With Hamnet, they managed to cast the young boy that plays Hamnet or Hamlet, the young boy that passes, and they also casted his real life brother to play the adult version of him, so
That's
that
clever.
she has this emotional response to seeing her child, but then seeing her child as an adult, which I thought
Yeah.
was just an interesting little tidbit of knowledge that I learned just today. So they might look at that and be like, "Oh, that's cool." I also think One Battle After Another is a cool casting.
One battle after another's
Opportunity.
casting is pretty strong.
Really cool, really strong casting as well. So I mean, for me, I think One Battle After Another or Sinners would be either one I'd be happy with. But if Hamnet sneaks through, I think it's really only for that reason that you
Yeah,
casted a
but
real
we
life
don't
brother.
we don't know none of those people, but we know a bunch of the people in One Battle After Another. We know a
I
lot
know,
of
but I'm
people
thinking
who's
like the
in there.
Academy. They vote differently than us. They vote for different people.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not
They
gonna
don't
say
vote
why I
right.
think that is, but they do. Hey, we got 60
Yeah, we just
subs.
got the 60 subs. Just look, we're trying to. Our goal is to get to 1,000 at some point.
I know,
So
right? Only 940 to go.
listen, listen, baby
I know, a small
baby step.
celebration.
So
Thank you
if
for
you're
pushing us over
watching,
to the
yes,
60.
click that
Yay.
subscribe button. Thank
Here's
you,
to
thank you,
you.
thank
Come
you.
on, man. Send
We
us an
definitely
email.
will
Let
be
us know
giving
if
you
there's
lots of
something you want to
content.
talk about, after
Yes,
you watch a few of the episodes
ask in the room
in the room. Let us know what you want to talk
at
about and we
Gmail.
get into it.
I'm very
What's this
curious. So the
category?
only thing I haven't seen of this one, this is best casting. The only one I haven't seen is Secret Agent, just because it's in Portuguese, and
I
I need
started
to
watching it.
focus.
I started watching it, but I got to go back and get
Same. I
back
have to
into it.
focus. I have to be in a space where I have to focus because
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
I'll
Well, so
read
you
the whole
can
time.
read those subtitles.
Exactly.
Hey,
But I love this. This is a new category, and I love how we're giving the casting directors their flowers. Casting directors are such an unsung hero in Hollywood.
yep.
The movies would not be the movies without them. And the fact that we're having the actors sit on the stage and tell them about how they feel about their work, I think is an amazing tribute to
Yeah.
these casting directors.
Hey, to my IG people, hey, we over on YouTube. Link is in my chat, someplace in there. We live streaming the Oscars over there. Thank you for popping your head in and seeing what's going on. So that's what I'm doing. I'm over there. So come on over. So you see a little link says join the live. Do that. Do that. Do that. That. Are they still talking about the casting?
Yeah, they got a lot to say.
If Delroy Lindo does not win his Oscar tonight, they might set the Oscars on fire.
They're gonna give it to one of us. I mean, they're gonna nominate us a billion times and give you one.
No.
So
There's not
hopefully he's
one
the
of
one
us.
that they give you.
There's only Delroy Lindo.
Yeah, he might be the one. And you said screenplay. We said probably screenplay, and hopefully Del Orlando for supporting. We'll see. Let's see. Maybe casting. Maybe casting.
You know, they called him nigger a week ago. They have to give it to him.
Okay,
Even if they were going to give it to somebody else.
Give it to him. So one battle after another wins for casting. I'm not mad at that. I think that was a very diverse, very complex cast. Good cast.
Wood Harris in one battle after another. Regina Hall in one battle after another. Jungle Pussy. I don't know the actress's name.
That is not her name.
But I don't know the actress's name, but I know the character. You know, in there robbing the bank, you know, went down hard, right?
I'm just going to say some of the comments I'm getting from social media. Your old is showing you're getting the gangs mixed up. Just letting you know. People are commenting on that.
That's good. If people think that I'm getting things mixed up, I'm harmless, man. Yeah, don't be mad at me. I'm trying to, you know.
But you know who's not harmless? The Bloods and Crips. So get it right. Get it right. All right. All right.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, my old is showing. Yeah, that's okay. I'm fine. I like that my old is showing. You know, it's helpful.
I do love that the casting is getting there. Wow.
One battle after another. I saw that. I saw that in the theater like 4 times.
So what do you think get you the Oscars casting? Because one battle after another is a very great cast, but it's also a star-studded cast. Is a bunch of people that we know. So is it, I get this Oscar because I put together a great group of famous people, or is it I get this Oscar because I put together a bunch of no names that people didn't recognize? And so like her winning says that you put together a bunch of famous people and now you get the Oscar. So is that going to motivate casting directors to do that? Because that's not what I want to see. I like to see new names, new faces.
I think it was like, you know, we got a really unique group of people doing something that you are feeling, you know, excited by, right? It's like, this is, you know, that's not the role I expect to see Tiana Taylor in. And I'm just talking about the people I know, like the people from our shit, you know, right? Like I say, I'm looking at Wood Harris and I love seeing him in a role like this, right? I love seeing Regina Hall in a role like this, right? And even to introduce somebody like Chase Infinity and be so integral to what this movie is. right? It's like so I'm excited about that type of casting because for me, I'm always wanting for black people to be treated as humans, as complex individuals who have their own ideas, agendas, wants, needs. And yes, we do want to be able to speak to that from a cultural place, but also we don't want to constrain ourselves as artists. We don't want to not be able to do shit because
Right.
we would never do that. But what if we did?
I do like that you're putting like actors that we know and love from different places in places that we didn't expect them to be. So
Yeah.
that is also cool. I would love to see a casting director win for casting a no-name actor or actress that we had never met before. Because to me, I think
Right.
that is actually the true skill of the casting director is discovering the talent and taking the effort and energy into discovering this talent. We know these names can
But I
do
mean, but
things,
there's
and
another
yet,
part of it. It's not just discovering your talent. It's also having an idea of in terms of energy and chemistry, what it looks like as a whole. I'm not just getting individual people. It's a band, right? It's
yeah,
an orchestra,
one
and like
band,
I'm
one
a
sound.
conductor. I got to get the people that I got to get the people that I at least think play well together, look good together, have an energy together, that they generate something on screen. That's the skill.
I So if we can, now we're at a commercial break. If we can get another segment rolling up about one of our other predictions, so you can kind of get a sense. Let's do actor in a leading role, so you can see what our picks are. You have Timothy Chalamet, Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio, one battle after another. You have Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, which, in case you don't know, is a biographical drama that follows legendary Broadway lyricist Lawrence Hart over the course of a single night as he faces his fading career. You have Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, Wagner Mora in The Secret Agent. So once again, that's
Hmm.
Timothy Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, and Wagner Mora for actress in a leading role. I already know who's going to win that. It's a very easy
Well,
and
so
obvious.
I would like it to be Michael B. Jordan, but at the Oscars, I'm thinking it might be Leo.
Nah,
I think they like Timothy. Does Leo? He's got a couple of Oscars, doesn't he?
he's got the Revenant. Nah, it's going to be Timothy Chalamet, and I'll tell you why. I watched Marty Supreme last night, and I said, "This little white boy got the audacity. This man in this movie didn't care about nobody else. His dream was more important. He left people in the wake. He left people dead. He left people injured. He did not give a clear fuck about nobody but himself."
Okay.
And I said, "That's the people that are voting. They're going to see themselves in that character
Oh,
because
they
that's
they
what they do.
love. It's like
They love
because
that.
because like he's a little Jewish guy that's running fucking roughshod over
He is
everything.
them. He is
Oh,
them.
okay,
Like I'm like, oh,
okay.
they see themselves all up in that character. They resonate with that
Oh,
character.
okay,
They
okay,
resonate.
okay. I got to give you that. I wish I had an argument. You're like he is them.
He's them.
That's
Okay, I was like, look, I get it. Look, go after what you want. Step on whoever to get there,
well, and I
and
mean
that's
he's
it.
kind of on a tear because he had Dylan and what was the other thing he had Dune.
Yeah,
So he kind of been
Dunes.
out
Yeah.
there, kind of high. And to be fair, my man's got he's got the sauce, right?
Mhm. Okay, so we just saw our picks for best actor, and he picked Leo. I picked him and Chalamet. And interesting enough, this was our most commented and engaged video on TikTok because a lot of
Was it?
people were agreeing with you, where they said yes, Leo. But when I gave my reasoning for Timothy, they came over to my side because I
Well,
said the audacity of that character is what these voters resonate with. And so a lot of people, when I said Timothy Chalamet, were like, absolutely not, pissed off. And then when I gave my reasoning, they were like, yeah. But a lot of people would like it to be Leo. I still think it's going to be Timothy. the camera's panning to him just a little too much for me for him not to win something tonight. But we'll see.
No, it's not Timothy. It's either Leo. Leo is way out front because for them, he's doing this thing that he never did before. Like he's playing this quirky, weird, kind of funny guy, and they
Quirky
like that's
where?
kind of that's what they think, right?
He was just drunk.
Yeah. He was a mess. He was high, and he was funny. Like he was genuinely funny, right?
No.
And I think again, I think it's one of those, I think Michael did an amazing job, and I think he should win. There are some predictions that are betting Michael, and that's where my heart is, but politics sometimes. I don't think
There
it's
are
Marty.
predictions that
I
are
think it's
doing
Leo.
Michael. And like you said, because they did call him an in hard ER, why not?
Yeah. They went back and revoted.
They say they changed the text. And they erased it. It's going to be one of
It
those
was
moonlight
the
ones
first
where they're
time in
going to.
Oscars history there was a behind the scenes revote. Like, what the fuck
And
are you gonna do,
Leo,
guys?
let's remember, yes, it's been a while since he's won, but he did win as the 88th. It's been a decade since he won, but he's won. Okay, so it's not like he hasn't won something. So keep
Yeah.
that in mind. And I don't know if I believe his performance was a best winning performance over
I mean, it was
some of the other
pretty,
ones.
it was pretty good. Yeah, I liked it.
No shade. So don't kill me in the comments or kill me in the comments, whatever. But we'll see.
Yeah, I don't like to say people aren't good. It's just that I like something else better.
I didn't say that. I just said,
I didn't say that you said that. Yeah, I mean you can what?
I don't even necessarily have an actor. The actor that I want to win was snubbed. He wasn't even
Who
nominated.
got snubbed?
The lead in Begonia, Jesse Plemons, is the one that deserved the Oscar hands down. I don't know why he's not nominated. His character, his acting in that movie was better than every single person in this category. I don't know why he wasn't
It was
nominated.
too weird.
It wasn't even that his category was weird. I mean, he was scary. He was a serial killer. He had a complex mind. Like everything about his character was so multifaceted. The fact that he was not even nominated is a complete disappointment. It's a complete snub. The fact that y'all gave it to Emma Stone and not him, complete disrespect.
All right,
That's
so
the
here's
only
the
person I
question,
think
man.
deserved it.
Who do you think should not have been nominated if he should have been?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's a tie.
Ooh.
I'm not joking.
Oh,
It's actually a tie. Now we're going to get through this.
Sorry, not sorry.
oh, Leo just got cut up.
I'm sorry. Jesse Plemons deserved that over
Okay.
everyone. I'm not gonna say Michael B. Jordan deserved to be cast. He played two people, sure, keep him in there. But no, I didn't think there was anything Leo did that was like to me better than what Jesse Plemons did. And I don't understand why he wasn't
All right.
nominated. If I was voting, he would have been nominated. He would have. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
sound. There's a
Leo on the
tie.
IG. I'm over on YouTube. Join the live. We live streaming these Oscars.
Wait, is this a tie? They said there's a tie in the Oscars. Is that something that can happen?
A tie for some kind of short film.
No, this is sound.
Look at there, hey kids, if you get really good at sound, you can win an Oscar. I'm mixing it or something. Not entirely sure.
And so the
Maybe they-
winners were Taryn Willers and Johnny Byrne for the Zone of Interest. Okay, so this is for sound design and mixing.
Sound design. Yeah. Sound design and mixing. Yeah.
Yes. So it wasn't a
You know, mixing is like editing. Like there
No,
are
actually,
guys who
no.
are
That was 2020. That wasn't this year. Hold on one second.
what?
Let me just double check that.
Is the wine working?
A little too well, apparently. Okay, so they haven't. So we missed that one. So they haven't. The Google hasn't gotten the answer to that. But I'll get you the winner of that quickly. It's the one I just announced from the years previous. So it was a tie then, because they just gave the Oscar for two different people. How does that happen? How do you have a tie? I guess you get enough
No, because
votes.
they didn't have a tiebreaker.
Or is this two different categories? Because now we have live action short film. We need to pay better attention. We can't be doing a live of this and we over here talking. We missing the time. What's going on?
Hey,
Y'all
listen,
be here to tell. We don't know.
you know, that's all. We're
We're
just
doing too
hanging
much.
out. What happened in the
We
chat?
said we got something happening in the chat.
Yeah, it's a friend of
Hey
mine.
Gina.
Where's Gina? Say hey to Gina.
What's Gina
I'll
got
say,
going on? What's she saying? Just saying hi.
Yeah, there you go. I'm in the chat. Say hello to Gina. You met Gina before. I think.
I'm sure I had. Never. Probably at one of your screenings.
Yeah, I feel almost certain.
Maybe Tunde or American Refugee.
Something. Somewhere.
Did the lights come off? What's going on? There's a lot happening right now.
Indian bread.
Oh, with Conan.
I think they tried to cut them off and they kept talking.
Oh shoot.
Oh, they're about to say something political. Hold on, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a baby shout out.
Maybe.
Oh, through theater and ballet. Timothy.
Damn. Coming for Timothy. Theater and ballet, motherfuckers.
Yeah, little Timothy jab.
They're still talking through theater and ballet. God damn, they're like low key calling Timothy Chalamet an asshole without saying that.
Yes, he kind of was. He kind of was.
Yeah.
I mean, they were tight, but you.
So that's what happened. They do this thing where they have the microphone go down on you and they turn the lights down. The guy pulled the microphone back up. He says, "I'm not done talking." Okay, let's pay attention so we can actually tell people what's going on. First of all, Karen Culkin, amazing work. We all love Secession. Okay, actor in a supporting role. You already said Delroy Lindo or bust. And I agree. I would love that. I would love that. Let's see if the Academy agrees.
Yeah.
Strong category. I think Sean Penn was stronger than him for this in one battle. I would say Sean Penn's probably the only one.
Yeah,
that
my whole soul right now is like I'm nervous that there could be any outcome.
I'm rooting for anyone black.
No, literally, like, you know, that's what it's like. Why am I on the edge of my seat? There is there is no greater thing than I want right now.
Come on,
in this
Delroy.
moment, and for Delroy Lindo to win this award.
I would love that. The only one I feel like is a contender would be Sean Penn. It was a compelling piece.
Yeah,
it was a compelling character.
No,
but I mean, I remember Red Black, but I'm being devil's advocate.
Nah, there's nothing. It's like just go ahead and say his name.
Now, Stellan Skarsgård won for the Golden Globe.
Yeah, this ain't that.
We'll see. I need a drink.
And the Oscar. Man, one battle.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Sean Penn ain't even there. Dang, he ain't even come.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. Now, I'm not surprised, as I said, because, like I said, we are talking about the Academy here. And if I'm thinking how the Academy votes, it's going to be Sean Penn. It's not going to be Del Orlando, as much as we'd like it to be. Now, I'm curious to know, as many times Sinners was. Do you need a moment? You need a moment?
Yeah,
You need a moment.
yeah.
I bet Delroy needs one. I
Yeah.
appreciate your.
I'm, no,
Dang, you so
I'm
definitely hurt.
really,
And by
yes,
we, I mean you. Mhm.
yes.
No, I get it. I think they're going to win for something, but they're not giving them everything. Let's be real.
I mean, listen,
Let's be real.
I'm happy
I
for
thought that's
him,
what
and
was
I'm
tonight.
sure that he's thrilled with the experience that he's been having, and I know that he wouldn't, look at any of this as something less than an amazing journey, right? And so I wouldn't put that out into the world. But when sometimes you want something for someone, and I I I really think that it's unfortunate that um, whatever the criteria is, this flexible criteria that they use when they do award people for where they are in their career, for the experiences that they've had, or for the opportunities that they miss. Sometimes it's just a good fucking thing to do, you know? And that would have been an amazing moment to just fucking do a good thing that you would be totally warranted to do. And,
That would
and
have
it's
been an amazing
disappointing.
thing.
It's just like, and the disappointing thing is that we often feel that usually we don't get that nod, right? It's like baseball. They do tie goes to the runner. Why? Because there's nine motherfuckers on the field that are their job is to stop you from getting there. So if it's a fucking close race, we give it to him because he was at a huge disadvantage, right? That's why he wins. And I think that that factors into the way that they judge. And I think that factors into the way that they make their choices and why they even adjudicate their own ideas. And so, every now and again, you have a perfect opportunity to do an amazing and a good, and I would dare even say a right thing, and they blew it.
I feel that.
$1.
And yes, I would have loved to see that as well. Now, Spinner's got quite a few nominations for the Oscars. I'm very curious to see what they will actually win. As we mentioned before, sometimes the nomination is just to get the black eyeballs. It's just to get the black people in the room. It's just to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the viewers in there to do what we're doing, which is hope for someone black to win. And so
right,
far, we've seen a lot of those Oscar categories with the costuming, with the hair makeup. We had a nomination for Cinema there too, with supporting for both supporting actor and actress not go to center. So I mean, there are still quite a few nominations that they are up for. I do think that original screenplay should be a chew-in for them. But I would love to see more than just one win for that amazing film. And if they get as many nominations as they got, and they walked away with no or one very color purple esque snub style, it's going to make me look at the Oscars in a different way. Because what
yeah,
are you giving these nominations for? Are these participation trophies? Or
right.
is it just you want us in the room? You know what I mean? So that you can just say we were there versus
No,
we
and that's what
actually
I'm
want to
saying. It's
honor
like,
you.
is that mine or hers, Ethan?
Yeah, it's just curious to see
No, it's just like,
what
I mean, yeah,
will
right. They
happen.
invite us to the show, and we and no, it's not. It is an honor just to be nominated, but also, to understand and to value, not just the work itself, but the culture and the places that it came from,
Right.
and why it exists. Right. It's like to me, those are all part of the thing. That's all part of what makes something good or what makes something valuable, right? And so, you're not just awarding, whatever the technical or that singular creative thing. It also speaks to the conditions from which something is born, right? And so there's just all of these contexts around art and around creation that, sometimes I feel, the work that we do and the experiences and the ideas that we bring to this industry and to this business, I'm not always sure that they can be appreciated for what they are and not just for how they fit into this other quote unquote mainstream narrative. Like here, here's where you are in our story, and this is why we think you're cool, right? But you got a crip walk at the fucking Oscars and you don't even know how it got there.
Do you think it's possible that we gave you the Oscar performance as a means to honor your film because we're not going to give you an award?
No. I mean, listen, like I said, I don't like to be negative about it, right? Um, and sometimes I think, that's not necessarily the context I even want to look at it in. But when I do look at it that way, these are the sorts of conclusions that I come to. Right. And I guess there's a frustration and there's a disappointment because you actually wonder and want to have what you think the whole experience is. And
So
sometimes you
true.
always get this feeling that you're just getting a part of it.
All right, we got Sterling K. Brown on the stage. I'm in the midst of Paradise season 2, and I am enjoying myself. Just FYI, check it out on Hulu.
Slow mo. Hey y'all, I'm over on YouTube. We're in a live over there. If you look up in my chat, you'll see you'll see the link to throw the link in my chat. Alisa. Hey y'all on IG. There's a link in the chat coming in. Uh, to come over to the live on YouTube. We're gonna be live streaming the Oscars. I'm upset that Delroy Lindo did not win Best Supporting Actor. I just made a speech. It's a good one too. I was very upset.
Good speech too. It's hilarious.
Come on, y'all. Join the live over on YouTube in the room podcast. Me and Alisa Murray. We over there. She's my co-host. She's using me as a bridge to greater heights in her career. I just found out.
You just found out. I'm surprised you didn't know that already.
But she's honest about it. She is not denying this at all. It's part of the
Oh, would
reason
you
why I
prefer
work
I
with her. I
denied
can
it?
trust her.
Did you prefer I denied it?
She's like, I'm on a mission.
I remember when you interviewed me years ago, you was like, "Oh, so what do you want to do?" I'm like, "I want to be an actress. If that's a problem," I said, "If that's a problem, then maybe you should like hire me." But you hired me like 30 minutes later, so you knew
Oh,
from the beginning what this was.
yeah.
So what are we talking
Yeah.
about?
I knew you were a go getter.
Go
Yeah.
get her.
Go getter. Yeah. As opposed to what Bernie used to call a getter buyer
Okay, best adapted screenplay. So for this,
is
I
one of what's
chose
adapted.
Begonia. I chose Begonia, and I believe you chose Train Dreams for this category. And
Oh,
the reason why
best
I chose
adapted
Begonia,
screenplay.
there's just so much dialogue in Begonia. I just don't see it not winning, to be honest. But you chose Train Dreams for this, which is another beautiful film for best adapted screenplay.
It's adapted. It's pretty good, man.
It's a lot of monologues. Train Dreams.
Yeah. I don't know, and maybe that's just I love when somebody does quiet well,
But now
and
that
they
I've
just
seen Hamnet, I don't know.
yeah.
Hamnet kind of maybe. But I think Begonia.
Okay, got a split decision. I'm pulling for Train Dreams.
I'm kind of mad Sean Penn was not there.
Or One Battle After Another is adapted screenplay. Oh, uh, I wish it was going to be Train Dreams. It's going to be one
You
battle
want
after
Train
another.
Dreams? You
I
think?
want
I think it's
Train
gonna be
Dreams.
Begonia or
I
Hamnet.
think it's
But
going to
I would say
be
Begonia.
like we don't agree on anything. This is great.
Okay, if you get it wrong, drink.
Or as they say, drink.
Okay, I'm off. I'm off every category. You're pretty good. So you are the Academy voter. So you are that demographic, older, not white, but like older man. And I think that I'm not you. I'm not them. I'm voting completely differently.
This
And
is why we make a good team.
I also think that for them, mind you, they only give black films one slot. And I feel like for them, even though Sinners is technically the black film, they consider
Mhm.
One Battle After Another the black film that is acceptable to them. So One
Yeah.
Battle After Another is going to win a lot of stuff tonight, and they're going to be like, "See, we gave y'all something."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. And I liked One Battle After Another, so I'm not going to sit here and say that it doesn't deserve its coins and things like that. I'm not mad at this, whatever. But I do think that that's what it is. It's like, okay, I
I
I
actually
will be
think
pissed if Sinners is snubbed completely tonight. I will be pissed.
I think it was really well written. Um, it hits the ground running. It weaves a great tale. And I think it is. There was a lot of excitement in it, and I think he did create some rich characters, and I like the fact that that he left certain threads dangling, and it's just a way of approaching the story and a way of approaching the work. He does something that's a little different, and I think when things are a little different, I think that's good to acknowledge that and award that. You know, um, and I'm glad it wasn't up against Sinners.
No, well, Sinners is an original, which I do think
Yeah,
Sinners should win for original screenplay. And we'll see when that category comes up. But that's definitely our choice for original screenplay winner.
yeah.
It looks like it's about to come up right now. So we gonna see. We gonna see.
They got superheroes. Superheroes.
If Sinners doesn't win for this category, I think I'm gonna go into protest.
How you gonna do that? What you gonna protest?
Not sure yet, but I'm gonna be very pissed. If it doesn't win for this category, I'm gonna assume a snub throughout the rest. Because
Okay.
this is a hands down category it should win for, period.
Nominees for best original screenplay.
And you said this is the category it can win for that causes the least bit of controversy.
Right. They can absolutely give Ryan
Yes.
Coogler this. No one can argue with that. He
Right.
wrote the screenplay for a hugely successful 16 Oscar nominated movie. They have every reason to go, and it was not up against one battle after another. They have every reason to give this to Ryan Coogler. If they don't, they're racists.
Basically.
Definitely.
You said it. The second controversial thing that you said today. The first thing was Bloods are Crips and Crips are Bloods.
We are one.
Get you with your smoke hat on.
Look. Yeah. See, look. I'm like smoke. Very serious.
Look, you look just like him.
I care about what's happening here. I got a little mustache. You know,
Okay, and the
Plus-
Oscar goes too.
there's several moments we shared.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm rooting for everybody black.
There you go. There you go. Thank you.
Yes, time to pour another. Time to pour another. Open another bottle. Sinners, finally.
All right. Ryan Coogler, Sinners. That's what's supposed to happen.
Exactly. Come on, standing ovation. Wait, we lost you. Did you just run around the room or something? Was that a celebratory
No,
jog?
I'm uh I'm
Can we talk about
multitasking.
how California he is? He is so California.
Ooh. Oh, Ryan.
Yes. Okay, whoever did those braids, that's it's extra crispy.
He laid, he tightened it up.
Much deserving, and I hope this is not the only win for our Sinners tonight.
Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Best original screenplay.
I would live to see a conversation between Ryan Coogler and like a Steven Spielberg because he's
Ryan
just so
Coogler
like Cali.
wrote the fuck out of that. He wrote the fuck out of that. Right?
I don't even know how you thought of the concept.
But the
Insane thought
montage,
process.
he wrote the montage, right? He wrote that
I had
shit.
to visualize that. It's crazy.
When people talk about writing, sometimes they think writing is just the words that people say to each other. But writing is the circumstance. Writing is the variety of characters. Writing is the depth of understanding about who they are and the shit that they bring to the experience. It's like, people don't write like that. They don't write like that and make the shit entertaining, right? And it's like he kind of runs up against this difficult thing that a lot of people encounter when they're trying to create, is that in the entertainment world always wants to soften those edges. It always wants to take them off because it doesn't want to offend, and it doesn't want to push all away, and it doesn't want to feel like someone is excluded. And it never leans into this idea of like the specificity and the reality of our differences is sometimes the thing that allow us to really understand somebody, right? Because if you're trying to fucking meld and be me, I may be paying attention to how you making that adjustment as opposed to what it is you actually trying to communicate. And so look, just fucking stand where you are and be who you are and then say what you care about, in a way that I can understand. And then, I grew up watching, I don't know, Gunsmoke and the Brady Bunch and the Dick Van Dyke Show and fucking Gilligan's Island and Charlie's Angels and, SWAT and Starsky and Hutch, Beretta, just a bunch of shit with a bunch of white people in it. And I had to find myself in it, right? But they weren't softening edges to understand who I was or what the experience was I was having. And to the extent that I even saw myself, it was as a sidekick or a criminal, right? Or something sad, you know, but rarely in a position of authority or power or dignity, right? And so, yeah, it's like I love that Ryan is able to bring something to the screen that speaks to, authenticity and substance. The shit is informed, and not just the black people. He's doing it with everybody's characters, which demonstrates that it can be done if that's what you want
Yeah,
to do. And then the
we love
shit's
it.
hugely successful. And then that says, and if it's done well, it can work. So it's like it defeats the argument of sensitivities around what people who don't do this think won't work. Motherfucker, you don't write, you don't direct, you don't even produce. You write checks, to the best of your ability, try to assess whether or not you think something is any good. And maybe you have a conversation with a few people. Then you got to filter it through your lens. And sometimes the belief thing, the understanding about those creative leaps, those things too are talents. The ability to envision, the ability to hear, to be a fucking Rick Rubin that understands that there is something there, and I may not necessarily understand what the genesis of it is, but I do understand when it's making an emotional impact. So I don't have to speak specifically to certain elements of it. I can speak to tonal ideas. I can speak to feel. I can speak to
Mm.
inspiration and get you to a place where your shit is hitting. Because I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying how it should feel. And then you, if you that's the feeling you have, then that's the one you communicate.
So does the
Right. And
Ryan
that's the
Coogler
art.
win make you feel better about the Delroy Lindo loss?
No, because those are two different things. They're two different ways of they're two different ways of awarding someone. And some of these awards are legacy awards. Some of these awards, are long overdue awards. And so if we're talking about the nature of the performance, I can't truly say that what Sean Penn did is better than what Delroy Lindo did. And
But what
if
else do
they're
you think that Sinners is going to win?
it could win Best Picture.
We would love
It could
that.
win. It could win Best Picture because what Ryan Coogler did is pretty fucking incredible, right? And there's no way in which the film underperforms in no part, not in the
I think
writing,
if it wins Best
not in
Picture,
the
it would make
casting,
up for
not in the
everything else
cinematography,
that it
not
didn't
in the
win.
music, not in the acting, not in the directing, right? Like there's no area. It was fucking hitting it out the park in every area. And it was this original fucking thing that no one saw coming.
So I think
Right?
we're about to do a
However good one
memorandum.
battle after another is, again, if tie goes to the runner, and Sinners made more money too. All of that plus. So there's a huge argument for Sinners for Best Picture and an argument for ETA for Best Director.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see. I would love it to win for Best Picture. I think that that would make up for anything that didn't win
This is fine.
That would help.
tonight. We shall see. It looks like they're about to do a memorandum, a memoriam. I've been
Well,
drinking
this
a lot
is
of wine.
you know,
Memory. Not really sure exactly what's happening right now, but I do know that this wine is starting. It just resonated to me that this is the person from that film that we're referencing. That's crazy. Aging is real.
it's just hitting you.
Oh, it's been hitting me. Where's he been? I feel like I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, things slow down. You get quiet. Huh? Sometimes you can afford to sit.
Is there a certain age in your industry where you just feel like I've done enough? I'm still getting residuals. I'm just gonna go retire to the mountains or whatever, live out my life. But what when a actor retires, what is their life then? Like if you no
Well,
longer want to be like this was your only thing, and now you feel like I'm too old to do it or I don't want to do it as often. What is your life now? You're not gonna go and get a job. Like, do you spend your days just? What do you do?
it's like, yeah, you can, just start doing interesting shit. Go places that you never went before and actually go and sit there and, and see the world and go have a cup of coffee and just have like a regular day, you know?
That wouldn't get old at some point. Like that's cute. It sounds cute for like a week and a half, but like at some point, like getting
Oh,
coffee
but I
somewhere like
mean,
that, that's every day.
yeah, you get to an age where it's like, yo, money, I'd love to get one more home run project. That'd be fantastic. But I got a lot of photo books over here, Like I got
What
a
do you think
huge
retirement's gonna
collection.
look like? Like for you, if you're retired tomorrow, what you gonna do with yourself?
I've been in love with photography, and and I'm just getting out there and doing a new exhibition, and I'm really stepping into that world. So this would be an amazing opportunity to step into the world and really devote the time that I would like to be able to give to my work as a photographer and as an artist. And then I would even step, further into my, ideas as a musician. I've been wanting to play for years and
I
trying to
do.
find a circumstance where, where I could get the right group of guys in the right circumstance where I'd be able to play, regularly. So I got, a lot of creative shit that I want to be able to do, and I do want to travel. There's still places that I want to go and stuff that I want to see, and it would be nice to not have to be concerned about the day to day machinery of Los
I
Angeles
got
and
you.
and this
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
right?
So this is a memoriam. The memoriam we Isaiah Whitlock. They started off with this whole thing with the Reiners, um,
Yeah,
who were tragically murdered not that long ago, and now we're going into everyone else. This is always a sad part of the Oscars.
yeah. Eric Stamp, Sally Kirkland, Lalo Schifrin, T.K. Carter. I worked with T.K. Carter. That's weird sometimes. you know, I'm, I used to see people on TV, and I know a lot of those people now. Have an odd trajectory.
You're blessed to live or be as successful enough in this industry to get to a point where you feel like you can retire from it and sit down. That is a blessing. That is a blessing that a lot of people will never see.
Yeah, I mean, I love working, and I'm doing some things that I think are really cool, and I'm crossing my fingers and I'm wanting those things to work out and trying to find new ways to be creative, trying to find new ways to, to tap into something, So I've been, I keep active in that way, but also, you know, I know that what I'm trying to do now is not for everybody, or if I want to be, in this, that there's ways that I have to adapt. So I'm also just like open to a new type of energy. Like, what does my experience, and maybe even my taste, you know, how does that feed into a new point of view? How does that feed, through the machinery, of like a younger creative? So like I'm like really open around, what I'm doing and how I'm going about doing it. I know what I'm good at, but I also understand that there's new tonality, that there's new visual language, that there's new style. And so like that shit excites me. Like I was like, how y'all do that? Right? I'm like that. I'm like, damn, these
Yeah.
motherfuckers is on some shit. Right. So I'm watching a lot of that material. And I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are good, man. Like they don't get
I'm
enough credit for, they got some new style.
yeah, I'm watching this memoriam and I'm like, some people passed that I missed. Like I didn't realize old girl from Schitt's Creek passed. Like, when did
Oh,
that
you didn't know
happen?
that?
Like, no. I'm like looking at it like, hold on, wait a minute, since I type. I didn't realize she passed.
And you missed it. Man, you must have been looking at the shade room.
Don't do that. Why? No, I love her. That's sad. I mean, everybody's sad, but then there's certain people that passed that you're like, oh. There's also some people that they missed on this memoriam. You know.
Hey, Marcus, come come join us over in the live on YouTube.
I'll put the link in there. They didn't put I mean, not that they thought that they would put Jesse Jackson, but they didn't put from Sanford and Son. They missed him in this. They didn't put him in there, which I think is a missed one. He is an actor.
Yeah, yeah. Alisa, throw that link to the live in my chat. Hey. So yeah, I'm podcasting again.
I'm podcasting again. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm podcasting again. It's been a minute. So she's gonna drop the link to the YouTube live. I'm supposed
okay,
to
maybe
try
they'll get to him at some point because I'm like, that was a missed one. All right, here the link's dropping right now.
Links, boom, there it is. There's the link to the live. Come on over. YouTube. We've been live streaming the Oscars. Very upset about Delroy Lindo, but I've come back a little bit because of Ryan Coogler. Fine with Paul Thomas Anderson. Amy Madigan knew that. So, you know, I'm okay. I'm not mad. Disappointed.
Who's mad? Definitely disappointed.
I might be mad. I could be mad. Yeah, I'm glad she won too. Where is Marcus? Marcus is in there. No, I'm glad Amy won. I thought she did a great job. I always knew she was gonna win. Right?
That was his pick, and I said that I felt like she was acting like herself. But I'm controversial. Now, what I will say for this memoriam, they did not mention Demon Wilson, who played Sanford and Son, amongst other things, and I feel like he should have been mentioned. And I thought that was an oversight on the Academy. So I just want to make sure.
Well, he's a TV guy, not a movie guy, though.
So what?
No, seriously, those are distinctions. He's a TV guy and not a movie guy.
All right, fine. Should have been mentioned, or whatever. I love Barbra Streisand. Little known fact.
What you love about Barbra Streisand?
I mean, I've watched all her musicals. I'm a musical girl. Me and my mother used to watch musicals together growing up. That's what got me into the love of acting. So all of her work I love.
Am I just finding out right now that you're a musical girl? I don't think I've ever heard you say.
I lived in New York for like almost 10 years. So the whole
Broadway walking down the street singing and dancing your way through New York.
Yeah, that's exactly how New York singing in the rain. That's how we do. But actually, Barbra Streisand was one of the people that was backstage. She was one of the people that I was like when I was backstage at the Oscars. She was there.
From Harlem.
A diva.
Sure.
Are you doing a musical over there? I did live in Uptown Harlem. Shout out to Harlem. 134th and Adam Clayton. That was my hood for a good 5 years. Loved it.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been around the world in III. Okay.
That's a little time up there. I was in Washington Heights for a period of time.
Really? Did you live out there for? Yeah. I think everyone should live in New York for a period of time. I think you're not living until you live in New York. Even if it's just a year, you have to live in New York for a period of time if you're a creative. If you are creative, you haven't lived in New York. Are you really creative? I don't know.
Yeah, I was sleeping on the floor of a friend.
Oh, you gotta sleep on a good New York floor. Come on, yes.
Yeah, my partner's wife had a friend who had some space in an apartment, and in that space was a mattress on a floor in a room, and that's where I lived for about 2 months.
If you don't struggle in New York, you struggle in New York, you can go anywhere. New York was the most amazing time. I did it in my 20s. My whole 20s was in New York, and it was amazing. I used to live above an Afro Beats African club. We used to leave my apartment at like 1 a.m. in the morning and go down and dance the night away. It was an amazing time. We did theater, we did off. It was great. I do think that as a creative person, having some time in New York is crucial. It informs your point of view for sure. Hands down. What is Barbara talking about? What's going on?
Hey y'all, I'm live streaming over on YouTube. Go. You seeing right now that everyone hates Chris? Hey, Ricardo Flores. Hey, listen. So y'all, it's the link is in this chat.
Oh, Barbara's singing. Everybody, shut up.
Oh, Barbara's singing. But the link is in the chat.
Shut up.
Come on
Barbara
over to the
doesn't sing a
YouTube.
lot.
All
Barbara
right.
doesn't sing a lot. Shut up. Yes, the way we were, Barbara. Okay, so this is an extended Redford memoriam. That was a big blow to Hollywood when that couple was taken from the industry. I have not seen Barbara sing live, and I don't know how long. So y'all got Barbara out on the stage to sing. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay.
It's a big deal. It's a big
Barbara
deal.
don't.
Barbara
Barbara don't sing
Streisand.
for nobody. Barbara don't sing for nobody nowadays. That's a big deal. So I mean, the Redfords
Hey,
were a really big
I'm
deal in
live
Hollywood.
streaming over on YouTube, but this is where a lot of my people are. So I wanted y'all to know. So that's why the link is in my chat.
So while we
Drop
pull
that.
them over,
Drop
let's
that
do
link.
another um video pull to one of our predictions. Do we want to do best actress prediction? Have we shown that
Yes.
one? We haven't. Let's do best director because we haven't gotten to that category yet. I know your choice for best director, I believe, was One Battle After Another, Paul
Oh yeah,
Thomas
Paul Thomas
Anderson.
Anderson. Yep.
Yeah, so let's see our clip for best director, and you let us know what your picks are in the comments. We have Paul Thomas Anderson. He also won the Golden Globe for this. Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme. Joachim Trier in Sentimental Value. And Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. Now, I know who I want to win.
Yeah, but Paul Thomas Anderson's going to win. Paul Thomas Anderson's going to win.
Why do you think they won't give it to Ryan Coogler?
Because he's young, and this is his first original screenplay that has gotten this level of notice. Um, he's early in his career, and we believe that he's going to do other great things. Paul Thomas Anderson has a body of work and a type of notice that hasn't necessarily been rewarded at the highest level. This is a great opportunity to give Paul Thomas Anderson his best directing Oscar. Again, not unwarranted. And given the competition, Josh Safdie, he just broke apart from Benny. So, this is his first swing, and, great movies getting a lot of notice. He'll get another shot. Ryan Coogler is going to get another shot, and it may even be with a more serious or dramatic and less kind of popcorn movie-ish sort of work. So he's got more opportunities. So yes, in the in the political competition, in the career competition, and in the white man or voting competition, I want to say Paul Thomas Anderson with Ryan Coogler, possibly a very respectable second. Uh, I don't know about the Chloe Zhao and the Hamnet of it all. I mean, there may be a real conversation to have about
There
that.
might
And
be.
Marty
I
Supreme,
feel like she could be. She could sneak in
but
there. I do
I'm
think
like this.
so.
This is just screaming. This is just screaming Paul Thomas Anderson, and
Okay,
and
cool.
we shouldn't
I'm
be
not
mad.
mad at that. I'm not mad at
Hmm.
that. I mean, of course, I would love it to be Ryan Coogler, but I will not be surprised if Paul Thomas Anderson wins. I will not be surprised if Chloe Zhao wins either. Um, so we'll see. Okay, and we're back. And so that was our pick for Best Director. Obviously, we picked one battle after another for the winner of that one. So we'll see when that category comes up who actually wins.
We'll see. All right,
Let's
what
see
they
what they're
got going
announcing
on there?
now. Oh, look at you pinning the link. Look at you learning. Okay.
But I pinned the link. She's making fun of me
So
because I
proud.
pinned the link.
He's so proud of
Because I want y'all
himself.
to. I am. I'm proud of myself. I'm learning new things.
Yes, you are. I feel like this might be cinematography
The production design.
or production design, exactly. Something like that.
Okay. The production design. Frankenstein.
Okay.
Frankenstein is gonna win this. Did you know there's a very famous rock song from the '70s called Frankenstein?
You know I don't. Why you even ask me that question?
It's an amazing rock song. I never troubled you with my taste when we had an office together. I'll
Thank God
never
for
be like,
COVID.
hey, at least you can listen to this. This is great.
Thank God for
There's,
COVID.
there's this guy. He looks crazy. He's a white guy, but he's got long white hair. His name is Edgar Winter. He's got a group. And they had a song. It's called Frankenstein, and it is so cool. It's got a synthesizer and a drum solo in the middle. It's like it's wild. You want to hear it?
So your winner for this is Frankenstein, which I can see. You know, that's a world they had to create. Do you see
I
any
like how you kind
other
of felt
ones in this category?
I like how you kind of felt like you listened to me, but at the same time was ignoring me.
It's a balance. It's a balance.
Like, why do you have that skill? How do you know how to do that?
Okay, so you're right. Again, Frankenstein. If this was a money wager, we would be
I'd be
winning.
doing all right.
So what do you have? How do you feel that you are in alignment with the Academy voters?
Well, I
You
mean,
are
I get it.
closer to an old white
Yeah,
man than me.
yes,
You're
I
closer to
am.
an old white man than me. You proud of
I'm
that?
much closer. I know
Proud of that?
it's just a matter of fact. I've been in the business for a long time.
He's
I've been
owning it.
around a
He's
lot of
owning it.
stuff. I've seen a lot of things. You know, I had my share of experiences. And understand a lot of what the politics mean and what the criteria is and how things can look one way but actually be another. So it's a challenge to to be able to be in that position, and people aren't always right, but I do think they act in good faith. Yeah,
So
and yeah, I'm probably well,
you are a voter for you're an Emmy voter officially because
TV
you're an Emmy
Academy.
Award
Yeah.
winner. So you're an official Emmy voter. Is there any other award shows that you officially can vote for?
I vote for NAACP Image Awards, um, EGA, and WGA.
Okay. And I just yell at the
And maybe
TV.
SAG. I may vote SAG also.
Well, if you're not sure, I don't know if we putting the vote in or not.
Listen, it depends on what emails I get.
I just yell at the TV. My vote doesn't count, but I have a lot of opinions. That's where I'm at.
Right. I'm not. I don't know that I'm on the voting. Because there's levels of voting. You know.
Your dues gotta be paid up, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm current on everything.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I got you. I handle that.
Yes, I'm current on all my bills.
But are you actually voting? I mean, I know you're
Yeah.
current,
No,
but like,
I
are you
vote.
you're doing the vote? Okay.
Yeah.
Because yes, make sure your vote counts. Don't be like Ryan Coogler. You know.
Yeah. I'm never in support of the no vote person. I'm just never in support of the no vote person because you have an opinion.
So this is
You
visual
you
effects.
have an opinion, and when you have an opinion,
You
you
have to give
know,
it.
it's like you got to act on that. You know,
Okay,
and
so
you gotta do things.
you got to act on it. So I don't want to miss this Oscar that we just got. Avatar just won for visual effects. Not surprised.
Okay,
I feel like they win every time that they're out for
that's
visual
Avatar.
effects.
I ain't mad at
It's
that. That's
Avatar.
James Cameron. He created a whole virtual world.
4-hour movie.
Yeah, that's not even him. That's AI.
Side. He's at home, and that's just the projected version of
Yeah, this whole part of it is not even. He did this earlier, just in case he won, because he's like, I don't want to be there. I'm tired.
You know what? Does everyone get their tux from the same place at the Oscars? They all look the same.
Everybody get their what? The tux?
Does everyone get their tux from the same place?
I don't know. They may be rentals.
Yeah, of course they're rental. You wear a tux when you had to go, when you got your parking spot, whatever. Or did you did the production? So you were, because like I didn't have to wear all the stuff. You were backstage, right?
Yeah.
Who's doing the production? Is Jesse Collins doing the production this year or no?
Well, I
Because
don't
I
know.
know they. I don't think so, because it's not feeling like a Jesse Collins production. Let me not
I
say
mean,
the
maybe
wrong thing. Let me look that up.
Jesse is Jesse's fucking world class. I mean, like literally, just Jesse is the best in the business. And if the BET Awards was humble beginnings, you know, he's consistently been producing, the best variety television shows, of the past decade. So yeah, shit. I don't know that there's anybody better. Jesse
Let me
should be
look, because I don't want to
producing.
say. Okay, so yes, it doesn't feel like a JC production, and I love a JC production. It's an amazing quality. They switched up their producers this year. The executive producer and showrunner for the Oscars this year is a Raj Kapoor, and executive producer Katie Mullen are producing the 98th Oscars. Okay. They've done it before. This is, not their first time. We love the female producer team. We love that. But yeah, shout out to JCE. They know how to put a award show on. They do know how to put an award show on.
Hey,
And
IG
this is good,
people,
too.
come on over to the YouTube. I pinned the link. I learned how to do that today. Pin the link. So come on over
They
to the
learned how to do
YouTube.
that
That's where we're
today.
hanging out.
So cute.
We live streaming these Oscars. We're gonna be here until they're done, probably about another hour or so. We just chilling, hanging out, but come on and peep what we doing over there, all right?
Do we have any other prediction videos to show? I want to kind of hold Best Picture until a little later, but do we have
Best
anything else?
actor. Did we didn't do? Yeah, do best
Let's
actor.
do Best Actor. Let's do Best Actor. I know the choice I have for Best Actor is not even nominated, and so you say Leo, I say Marty. We did do actor. We did Best Director. We did Best Actress. Supporting already happened. Okay, so we've already shown all the predictions that have won. So the only other one to show is Best Picture. So we'll hold off on Best Picture and show it a little bit later. But most of Ali's predictions have been on. We did Best Actor. We showed it. Mine was Marty Supreme. Yours was Leo.
Oh.
Mine was Timothy. We're seeing a commercial for Paradise right now, which I've been watching. Have you been watching Paradise season 2?
Me? No.
Why are you saying it like that?
Listen, well, I mean, I started watching it and it looked really interesting. And I've been working on a lot of my own stuff lately. So,
you ain't got time for nobody else's stuff.
I don't. I don't watch.
He said, no, I don't.
For entertainment, when we're doing the podcast, I'll tell you some of the things that I am looking at. But even those things that I do look at, it's because there's something interesting about them, or creative, and something that's like kind of pushing the way that I'm thinking about things, right? So I'm just like kind of in a zone right now, and some things I think, oh, that would just be entertainment, and I don't want to just be entertained right now. And so that makes it hard.
So Paradise is only entertainment. It's not what you want to watch right now.
Yeah.
Okay. That might be the third most controversial thing he said tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that higher than the Crips and the Bloods?
Might be right up there with it. Might be right up there with it.
He's like, I got the Browns, the Crips, the Bloods. Who else can he get aligned against? I want to be like the Warriors.
Browns got the Browns.
Yeah, there's a. Do you know the movie The Warriors? There's a movie from the 70s called The Warriors, and in the movie, this gang, the Warriors, are trying to get.
I thought you were talking about a whole different movie. I don't know the movie from the 70s.
It's a gang movie. And the Warriors have to get from one side of New York to the other side of New York. But the problem is somebody's out to get them. And so along the way, it's like John Wick. They keep meeting all of these gangs that's in the way between them and home.
Blood,
and that's going to be like
everybody.
me. Yeah, like if I go out, it's going to be like the Warriors.
If you leave your house in LA, you're going to have a whole bunch of Bloods.
And I'm not trying to offend anyone.
The Bloods, the Browns, everybody. Good luck.
Ooh.
Marty Supreme, Marcus Henderson. Now hold on now. Why boo? Why boo? I do feel like Timothy Chalamet. You may say what you want to say about Best Actor, but as I said before, that character to me emulates what these Oscar Academy viewers are about. He is the same exact person as them, so they're going to see themselves in that category. That character had such audacity, which is what these viewers and these voters have. So I do think that that's how they're going to vote. So I do see him being their choice for Best Actor, whether we agree or not, or Leo if they feel like they need to give Leo another nod. But I think that Timothy is going to win and surprise everyone tonight. Now, would I love it to be Michael? Sure. Do I think they're going to give it to Michael? No. I don't. If they didn't give it to Delroy, why would they give it to Michael? They didn't give it to the one that has had plenty of opportunities to get it. They're not going to give it to Michael, who they feel like is going to have other opportunities. You know? We're on documentary short. I didn't watch any of the documentaries, so I have no opinion. So I'm just going to watch like everyone else. And we have our winner. But I'm curious why you think Marty Supreme is a boo. Put that in the comments. I want to know what y'all felt about that film. If y'all disliked it or liked it. I liked the film. I thought the film was ridiculous and a little bit unrealistic. But it to me was a great watch. And so I'm curious to why you think it's a boo.
Thank you.
All the Empty Rooms just one documentary short film.
And you are incredible.
What's that about?
4 young children killed
Let me see.
school shooting.
Okay, school shootings. School shootings.
Yeah,
Are we
can you
bringing
do
someone
that like
in?
with a link? It's a
Who wants
live
to come
stream.
in?
Oh, Marcus.
Yes. So this documentary was all about gun violence, which I think is a very important thing for us to be discussing. So I'm very glad it's getting a platform like this, and we're seeing a mother who actually dealt with this in real time at the Oscars. Remember to continue to subscribe, put in the comments anything you would like us to continue to talk about as far as their category predictions for the upcoming Oscar winners. And make sure you're clicking that like and subscribe button, y'all. I love a documentary. I love a good documentary. Are you big on documentaries, Ellie?
I mean, I like some. You know, it really does depend on what it's about. Where's the link, Ian?
This
Ethan.
this Perfect Neighbor documentary. I'm very surprised that The Perfect Neighbor ended up in Oscars. I heard a lot of controversy about that documentary on Netflix. I've been wanting to watch it, but I heard it was problematic for you to watch as a Black person. And
Perfect
so I've been
Neighbor.
hesitant. Yeah, I've been hesitant.
Yeah,
Because
nah,
I'm like, I'm
nah.
very protective of my space. Did Perfect Neighbor win? It's a lot of Black people over there. I don't know. Or maybe they're just sitting in front of the people
I
that
did not
won.
did not like that.
You saw it? Was it?
Yeah,
Did
I
it
saw
hurt
it.
your heart? That's what I heard. It hurt your heart as a Black
Yeah,
person.
it was just a hard thing to be. It's a hard thing to watch. You know, it just speaks to just the lack of humanity. That lack of humanity
have-
that certain
in
people are
this
treated with.
in this
you know?
administration, I have gone out of my way to protect my heart because I'm like, the news is not going to do it for me.
Thank you for the
So I have to do it for myself. Okay, so Perfect Neighbor didn't win. This is Mr. Nobody Against Putin that won. Okay. But I'm very cautious about what I intake and ingest as a Black person.
Yeah,
So I think there's- Okay, so we got a response on the Marty Supreme being trash. And we're looking at the production design of it being as too modern, which I say, yeah, I can agree on that. It does feel a little polished for it to be 50 style, you know. But well, most of the film is taking place not in the setting where he is. It's taking place at this ping pong tournament. It's taking place overseas. So I feel like most of what you're seeing is in this ping pong stadium. It's a ping pong table, but there's not much to the setting outside of the hotels he's staying in and things like that. But I can say that yes, there is like a modern element to it, but trash though, like to say like, I don't know. That's to me a big statement for the production design to be your only negative statement. I would love to know what else was the problem.
I thought it was uneven.
What's that mean?
I thought the tone in the movie. Well, like Tyler was in that movie, right? And however people liked him, I think they were just liking him through this lens of that's Tyler the Creator, and it's not that he is not a fine actor, and not that he isn't charming, but he was a different tonality in the space of the film, like a clearly modern characterization in the middle of a period piece. And to me that just reads as uneven tone because that's not the reality that you're trying to create, or at least it doesn't seem so. So that's
I
why I mean it's
disagree because
uneven.
I am to this moment.
Hmm.
This moment is the moment I
Yeah.
realized that was Tyler the Creator. I didn't know that was Tyler the Creator until just now. I had no idea. So I didn't watch that movie thinking, oh, Tyler the Creator's and Marty Supreme. Had no clue until you said. I was like, I had to Google, and I said, oh, he played Wally. Oh, he played. Oh, that was Tyler the Creator. I had no idea it was Tyler the Creator. So to
And
me,
just
I
to be
said that's
clear,
great
everybody,
acting.
and this is the woman that's going to take over my company.
I mean, that was. Did you know that was Tyler the Creator? Like, be honest in the comments if you knew that was Tyler the Creator acting in that film. And if you know when you watched that film, all you saw was Tyler the Creator. That's all you saw. I didn't see Tyler the Creator. I saw
No,
Wally.
no, I saw him doing a character. I'm not suggesting that he wasn't doing a character. I'm not suggesting it wasn't well written. I'm saying that it was uneven in the sense that I saw a very modern characterization of a black man that's supposed to be existing in the 50s, but has all of the cadence, tonalities, and presence of someone born in the earliest, like in the fucking 90s. Right? It's like there's a real thing. Men were different. Like if you go look at a movie from the 50s and you look at how the black people talk, and you can go through a range of films, right? It's like, there was people spoke in a different way. And I
And that's
understand that
fair
we
enough.
modernize and interpret periods through our modern lens. I understand that we do that, but then there's other ways in which it becomes dialect, or it becomes specific in a way that's decidedly modern, as opposed to like a global modern interpretation. So yeah, uneven.
No, and that's fair enough. But I would say you can say that he played a modern version of 50's character. I'm not disagreeing with that. But I didn't resonate that as the rapper, right, when I was watching it. I resonated that as an actor.
Mhm.
And now that now that I realize who that actor is, I'll look back at it and be like, oh, that's Tyler the Creator. But that's
Yeah.
not what resonated for me. Sometimes when you watch of well-known, like ASAP Rocky and Higher Learning, I'm like, that's ASAP Rocky. It
Yeah.
never escaped me that that's ASAP Rocky. Now, in some character, when you look at Deion Cole and Color Purple, it took me a second to be like, oh, that's Deion Cole, right?
Really.
It wasn't like he came across the screen and I immediately like, oh, that's Deion Cole. Now,
Yeah.
to me, that's a testament to whether that's costuming, whether that's acting, I don't know whether it is, but it didn't register to me the first time, and I watched that movie more than once. That was
You know what's
Tyler the Creator.
interesting?
Now, once you
Like I actually like Dion on screen because he's got a really fucking interesting face. Right? Like he has an unusual and interesting face, and it just gives great character, and it works for comedy, and it works for drama. Right? Like there's this, like he could be intense with it if he wants to, and the harder they fall, he kind of play it on his heels a little bit. Like I mean, I've actually loved watching him, you know, like just kind of come into his space as an actor. And of the comedian actors, like Dion and Mike Epps, is like fucking right there, right? Like Mike don't get
they got some range.
credit for fucking being the actor that he is, and I think Dion in a lot of ways is kind of coming into that same space where it's like, no, this motherfucker can play shit, right? Like I'm not watching a guy trying to fucking be a guy, right? It's like, no, he's doing the thing, you know.
He's doing the thing. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
shocked. I did not know that was Tyler the Creator. Until now, I'm gonna have to go back and watch Marty Scream yet again.
And
To
sat there and go, oh my God, that's Tyler the Creator. You know what that happened to me on?
no idea.
This was a long time ago. This is a little movie. I think it was called Burning Sands. Um, it was a movie set in college and about sororities and fraternities or whatever and
I was gonna say that's
hazing.
very sorority fraternity.
Yeah, yeah. And
I'm in a
so,
sorority, so be careful what you
right.
say.
So one of the stars of the movie was Imani Hakim from Everybody Hates Chris. I watched the whole movie, just watching everybody acting, and saw her name, and it's like, where the fuck was Imani? I didn't see Imani. Went back and looked. God damn! Oh my God, she's grown.
Sometimes you just need someone to point it out for you. Yeah.
I mean, it was wild. I mean, we're still in touch, and and I love what's everything's going on with her. She's doing so well, and and has really made the most out of a great opportunity. So that's always just like amazing to see, and and I love that for her. But yeah, man, I watched the whole movie with her in it, and it's like, and just I didn't see the little girl.
This I think they're about to present Best Actress because it looks like all these would be Best Actress and Supporting, past winners.
Yeah, it looks like
No, they already did this. Is this Best Actress? What is this? Let's see. Because they already did Supporting, so it can't be Supporting.
right.
So maybe
this
this
would
is
have
Best
to be Best
Actress.
Actress. Yeah.
Did
Apparently
they
the
all have the
award
same
goes.
color palette? No, they all got dressed together.
Maya Rudolph. I did not realize that was a black woman.
Yes, you did. Stop
No,
it.
not at first.
Maya Rudolph
I
was black.
didn't. And I mean, when I see it's
Maya
Maya
Rudolph was
Rudolph, I
black.
know, but I didn't see that at first.
Maya Rudolph is black. We're claiming her. We're not taking her. So I think they might be doing Best Actor
They're doing a whole bit.
because they're talking about the Best Actor nominees. So maybe they are doing Best Actor right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
You're doing
have
an
no
awful
idea.
job of keeping up.
We both. I would bet that this is maybe Best Actor though. This bit is going on and on. Yeah, so they're doing little bits about everybody that
Oh, for all of the
actor,
actors.
but I'm also not because Benicio was Best Supporting, so I'm not really sure what they're doing right now. See, the whole pizza thing, I don't know. There's connotations with that. Stay away from pizza Oscars. Be careful. Best score? Do we need that bit for score? Do we need all of that for score, y'all? Just get to it. A lot for score. What's this category? What do you got for score? I don't have an opinion. I mean, it's all classical music at the end of the day, so if Sinners is in this, I do think Sinners could get best score. If Sinners is in this. Yeah, give it to Sinners.
A score.
To me, Sinners is the only movie of this. The music is the primary focus of the movie, so
Right.
it should win best score.
I mean, that's a solid argument. I'm not going to disagree with you there.
A room for everybody black. Although the black people aren't really the ones winning, but by proxy. Yeah, live with it. Sinners.
Hey, Sinners. Sinners is the winners. My screen, so there it is.
Okay. Fact that it's a Sweden guy that did all that blues composition is crazy to me.
He loves music. I mean, obviously, it's that he loves music.
Phillips inspired by his dad.
So what do they got? They got best screenplay
Screenplays and score.
and score. Nothing else.
He calls Ryan Coogler the greatest storyteller of our time. I agree.
Thank you for your bid.
I love that. Give them all their things.
Yeah, come on, Ryan, man. Rethink this not voting thing, man. We need you in there. You know?
Maybe his one vote could have got best sinners, best picture.
Yeah, we need
Best
you
picture.
in there. We need you in there so you can advocate. So what happened to Delroy, maybe doesn't happen to somebody else, because you can make that passionate and informed argument around.
Them Academy voters were not voting for Delroy Lindo as much as I would love them to. They're not. They're not.
Right. And you have to say that there's a reason why they should. That's why it's a discussion, but you have to have the discussion with somebody whose voice matters. Someone who's
I get that there's a
influenced, has
reason why
impacted.
they should. There's always a reason why they should. But the type of people that are voting, do they ever listen to the reason why they should?
Well, maybe. And that's the thing. Like, if you're going to be vested in it, if you're going to believe in it, if you're going to work inside it, and, go ahead and believe in it. It's okay. Right. And it may not be everything that I want it to be, but I want to understand everything that it is. Right. I know that the Oscars is not the NAACP Image Awards. I get that. Right. They do different things. Right. They're there for different reasons. And so, in the ways that I want to be recognized by the Academy, for my film work, I want to be recognized by the NAACP Image Awards for my impact on the culture. Right. Those are two different things that are being addressed. Right. So I can want both, but I do want in that other space, that my work does have cultural impact, that it does make a difference, in the trajectory of art, in the trajectory of the craft, right? I want that to be rewarded as well. And not just I made the most money or you thought it was cool because you saw Samuel Jackson play a role he don't usually play, or whatever your limited criteria is. It's like, don't try
Yeah, I
and
get
find
it.
ways to reduce it, right? Go ahead and accept the way that this shit has just expanded the lens of what you're doing, right? And give it that
Yeah.
credit, and quit thinking you should do it at another time. No, do it now.
Yeah.
Do it now.
So
Now's the time.
we do it now. Now's the time. So we are about to talk about sound. F1 won for sound,
Mhm.
which I think fair enough. Sound is a
Somebody
big
told
part
me
of that
Surratt
movie.
was a beautiful. Did you tell me that?
I didn't.
Somebody told me Surratt was like that. I have to watch that.
Watch it. Let us know in the next week what we
Sound
are
goes to
watching.
F1. Okay.
Sound goes F1, which I agree. I can see it.
You get that for sound or editing?
Sound.
Okay. Had some good sound. felt like it was cars.
That's an impressive car sound, actually. You're getting the sound design yourself.
Could have done the sound on that one. Yeah,
I
what's the
don't know
last
if we
one we
have
got?
any. I mean, the only other one we have is Best Picture.
Well, let's
So
go
we
ahead
can
and
cue
run
that
it
up for our next. Yeah, we
because
can cue that up for our next
we
commercial break.
started at 4. You know, they getting close. They don't have a whole
We should
lot
be getting
more.
close to Best Picture.
Yeah, so go ahead and run it. We'll take it.
For Best Picture,
Best picture.
we have first up Begonia, a surreal sci-fi dark comedy about two conspiracy
Mm-hmm.
obsessives who kidnap a powerful CEO they believe is an alien. We have F1, a veteran Formula One driver returns from retirement to help save an underdog team and mentor a young racer. We have Frankenstein, that's Guillermo del Toro's lavish adaptation of the classic Frankenstein. Hamnet, a moving historical drama that follows William Shakespeare and Marty Supreme. Sports tale about a
Mm-hmm.
working class table tennis hustler. One battle after another, a kinetic drama about a washed up revolutionary whose past comes back to crashing back as he battles his personal battles. And then you have Secret Agent, set in Brazil during a military dictatorship in the 70s. Sentimental value, family drama about a filmmaker trying to connect with his family. Sinners, we know Sinners, Vampire, Jim Crow South, Juke Joint, and in Train Dreams, lyrical tale spanning decades, about a logger's quiet life. So that's Begonia,
Okay.
F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
Uh, watch Train Dreams. Love Train Dreams. Beautiful, quiet, elegant, incredibly well shot. You know, but you need patience to watch Train Dreams. You know, it's lyrical, it's quiet, there's nothing bombastic about it. You know, it is really a matter of taste, and if you love film, there's a lot in that film to love because it's quiet and it's nuanced, and love that. I've been trying to watch Begonia. That is Yorgos Lanthimos directing that. um I'm getting closer to getting into it, but I'm not ready yet. Um,
Hmm.
you know, he's got a thing that he does. You know, he's some really arch ways of approaching his subject matter. You know, shoot some really interesting film. I was a huge fan of Poor Things. My son tells me that Begonia is good, so I take his word for certain things.
I
He also
saw
told me
that.
that sentimental
Value.
sentimental value.
Yeah.
I After we had a very long conversation about which Skarsgård was which, because there's apparently two brothers.
There's
One
two
of
of them.
them is named Alex. There's an Alex and a Bill. So Alex and Bill are brothers, and
There's a
Stellan
sexy
is the father.
Skarsgård, and there's like a sentimental value
Alex is
Skarsgård.
sexy Skarsgård,
Yeah,
and Bill is how come I can't be sexy Skarsgård.
he's the sentimental Skarsgård.
and and Dad is like I'm Silver Foxy Skarsgård.
There we are.
Uh,
Skarsgård.
I have been told that I should watch Sentimental Value, and that is really good, and I do intend on
Mhm.
watching it. I have not seen it yet.
Yeah,
None of
same.
those are in the running for me. F1, incredibly fun movie. Watched it a number of times. Really, really good movie. Popcorn picture. Jerry Bruckheimer, lots of action. Brad Pitt. Oh,
Oh, we're back. We had about a good solid 58 views tonight. Looking at our comment section, we have a lot of love from Marcus with the
Marcus.
vomit emoji.
My soul is gone.
Wow.
Oh man, Marcus going hard.
Lots of opinions. Lots of opinions, but we're grateful for everyone that has been tuning in. Please subscribe. We actually put out some well thought out content. And like you said, we've been in the room, we've been in conversations, and we like to make sure we're having conversations from the point of view of the creator of color, the Black creative specifically. And I feel like a lot of those times those conversations are not being had anywhere else. So they're going to be had here. So we created the platform for them to be had. So subscribe so you can hear those conversations. We'll be having our next conversation all about verticals and everything that's happening with Mansa and the making of that. And then we'll be having a conversation coming up about everything happened with Paramount that done took over from Perry. We're not going to talk about it right now, but we will be talking about it very soon in the podcast. And I know you want to hear our point of view and you want to hear everything that's going on. So we are always going to be breaking things down for you in a way that you can understand and a way that you can take home and also share to others and really feel like you're being spoken to, because our concern is making sure you know how this industry affects you directly, how it's going to affect your pockets, and how it's going to affect your plans moving forward. And that's what we're here to speak to. So make sure you're subscribing to In the Room Podcast, where culture meets Hollywood, where we have the discussions that are happening within the industry in the room, in front of y'all, you know, not behind your back. So join us for the rest of this Oscar live stream. We are talking Best Picture, we're talking Best Actor. We have our thoughts on who's going to win. I'm very curious to see who's going to win the rest of these things. I'm curious to see how Sinners is going to
Hold on.
pan out
Can
for
I
the rest of
just
these nominations.
just hold on a second? Just can
Yeah.
I just a little round of applause, man. Like I loved sitting here listening to you talk about this podcast
Oh
and
yeah, I'm so much
describing
better talking about it with wine.
oh,
Wine,
I'm just like you was just flowing, man. You just like you
it's
dropped
the
into like
wine.
a little zone.
It's the
And
wine.
so here's what's great is that and I've said this to you before and I'm really leaning into it. Like I think the reason that we're here is because I happen to believe that what you think and what you see and what you've been experiencing in this business from your perspective is just as valuable and just as important to somebody like me who is, you know, I mean, at a different point in my career. And so, yeah, I can't necessarily do, just vanity projects and what have you. You know, I'm still wanting to work in some of the traditional spaces, but I'm not the audience. Right. And, and if I'm going to be in that space, there are things that I need to understand about, what this style is or what this idea is or why it's different, what the tonalities are. So I'm as fascinated and as interested in creatives at your stage of career, as perhaps some of you might be and where I am in my stage of the career. Be able to say, with not certainty, but with a degree of clarity, you know, here's what may be happening to you in your career. Here's how you should interpret this piece of information. Here's how you should interpret this reaction. Here's a more global look at the business that you're in versus the little niche where you may be considering what you're doing, not realizing that there's impact in wider lanes or that you have reach beyond what you've thought about. So it's like that's the stuff that you sometimes want to untangle and unpack because people don't always know what's happening in front of their face. It's like, and we're going to be talking about, the acquisition by Paramount of Tyler Perry's shares, BET, and what that means, to what the legacy of BET is and why it was ever created and how that's going to impact in the future, the people who have a relationship with what BET is supposed to have been for Black audiences and for Black creatives. That has just changed into a line item. And so, I mean, we'll be talking about that soon. But
Yeah,
anyway,
we're gonna
I
be talking
love,
about that on our
yeah,
next episode. Yes, and I love what we're doing, and I love that we have created this space because there needs to be a space. Because as you can see with the whole BET acquisition, the spaces are becoming limited. So we have to create our own because we cannot expect for these networks to carve out spaces for us. They're going to buy us out. And so to make sure our authentic voices are heard, not our voices filtered through the lens of what they feel is acceptable, our authentic voices. We have to create our own authentic spaces. And that's one of the things we're doing here. And with our however many subscribers we have, 60 subscribers, yay! Whatever. However we're starting, that's 60 people that are going to hear authentic views from people who have worked and lived in Hollywood for decades plus and have been in this business. And if that's 60 turns into 600, turns to 6,000, turns to 6 million, I'm grateful. But we have to start somewhere, and that's just what we have to do. That's just it. So film editing just won. We have our winner for film editing that just came up. Let's see who our winner is.
One battle after another.
Is it one battle after another?
I'm good with that.
That's your prediction? That's your prediction?
I don't know if I predicted it, but I'm good at that. The edit that final car sequence in
It
one
was
battle after
one
another
battle after another was the winner.
fucking brilliant. That shit
Okay,
was
so
amazing.
then they won the Oscar. So the Academy once again agrees. Ali is on point with the Academy voters. He is
That
in
shit
alignment with the older
was
white
like,
men at the Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is the chat vote for Best Picture as of right now? Sinners at 75% of the vote. Sinners at 17% of the vote. Sinners at 75. One battle after another at 17% of the vote. Hamnet is at what? 8% of the vote for Hamnet. Oh, Train Dreams right now is 0 votes for Best Picture. So that was one of your wins for Best Picture because we said they do like a quiet movie. But Train Dreams actually surprisingly hasn't won much as of yet tonight. Are you surprised about that?
Who, me?
You love Train Dreams.
I love Train Dreams, but it's just a quiet movie, right? I love that it exists and I love what it is, but again, what it's up against in terms of the competition, you know, it's just a really beautiful, well done movie. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't go to that next level of being something superior, you know. And the only way I thought it could have been that is in terms of what the screenplay was and how it approached the story. I thought that was something that was, you know, really excellent. You know, and there are other ways that, you know, it was competitive cinematography and all of that, but, you know, wasn't as spectacular even, or even as technical as what was done in Sinners or what was done in One Battle After Another.
So who's your winner for cinematography? Because that's what award is up for right now. We have cinematography. Who's your winner for this?
Audemars Paul.
That's Sinners. That's
No,
One Battle
that's
After Another.
Audemars Paul is Sinners.
That's Sinners. Yes.
Yeah, like,
let's see.
Train Dreams was beautiful.
And Sinners wins for cinematography. Yes, we have a female cinematographer winning for Sinners. This is big, y'all. This is big.
Yeah. There you go.
We have a big celebration in the chat for her. I wanted her to win. I think that she's deserving. We have a woman of color winning also for cinematographer. This is big. I love how everyone celebrates her in the cast. Just see how they're just all like, she got to get a hug the whole way around, all the way down. I can't wait to see what she has to say. They're also joining hands for X-Files as well. So I can't wait to see what she does with Ryan Coogler for X-Files also. Yes, but come on, bring the child down. Yes.
Who's that?
Oh,
That
who
Marcus?
do we have on? Is this Marcus?
Yo.
Hey.
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the Oscars with us.
Go ahead and use
We love all the engagement in the comments.
Sinners just won again, huh?
Hey, yeah, best
Yes,
cinematography.
give them their things. Give them their things.
Yeah. Okay. Um, y'all got to know how my blood pressure was listening to you guys talk while I was on the highway.
About what? About what?
Marty
Which
Supreme.
category?
About Marty Supreme.
Okay, so what is your problem with Marty Supreme? Please tell us. Explain for the chat.
Absolutely Ali's take on that. Like that was okay, here's my thing too. I feel like there is some sort of appropriation happening with the Safdie brother. I don't know what that is. It's just like Lakeith in Uncut Gems. I hated it. And I was just like, why this character? Why this character? You know, like why him? You know, and then like to see it kind of reincarnated in Tyler the Creator, just really it bothered me, man. And look, when I read the little part in the script or whatever, I don't even know if it was real or not because I auditioned for this, and what they had in there just did not resemble anything that I saw that Tyler the Creator did. Like, you know, and look,
Okay.
I don't want to come off as if like, oh, you know, I would have did. No, I just say in general, the direction of that character felt very. Don't make me say the word. You know, like
What's the word? Like simple?
Rhymes with balloon.
Ooh, that word. Okay. Okay.
Make me say it.
And do you feel like that is what came out in the performance also?
Yes.
Okay.
Much respect to his music and how he performs for his music, but when you get into the game of acting, that's just a whole other beast. And you know, I can only imagine what they told him on set. Yeah, just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. Just like, yeah. Give him a couple more niggas in there. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, keep doing that.
Do you feel like your perception is different, being that you saw the script pre-movie as a character you could interpret yourself as an actor? Do you think that alters your opinion going into seeing it after the fact when you see someone else's alteration of it? Because it may be different for what you viewed you would have done.
Yeah, because I think that like I don't think my opinion on it of what I saw really has anything to do with what I would have done on it, because I don't know what, you know, like I said, the circumstance of what I saw and what I read and auditioned for was completely different. So I don't even know what I would do with that, because I just felt like, what is that? What is, like, even the
You know what?
like scam
All
them
right.
at the ping pong bar, and then all of a sudden everybody's chasing them and they're in imminent danger. What danger?
Okay, so check it out. All right, so you know, I like to do this sometimes because these are real opinions that I have. And so when I first saw One Battle After Another, I did not like at all how Tiana Taylor's character was dealt with, and it upset me, you know, because I thought that she was easily the most exciting thing in the film, and they got rid of her after 35 minutes, and then managed to turn, you know, this incredibly explosive performance into a story about two white dudes, right? That was how I saw it.
Yeah.
And then I go, well, that's okay. That guy gets to tell whatever story he wants to tell, and he gets to draw it from whatever peats and parcels he wants to draw it from, because he looked at the world and that's what came back to him. So that's what he did. And you know, and we may feel sometimes not robbed, but sometimes we do have this sense that someone's tapping into our experience and tapping into our story, and we just don't want to feel like that's just something that's available for people to just take from us, right? And so, you know, you resist that, and I think that that's fair. At the same time, as an artist, I recognize that you pull these influence and these ideas and you put them through your filter, and whatever it is you come up with, that's what it is. And that's how I looked at that work. And so when I apply that same filter to Marty Supreme, when I talk about Tyler's performance, in my opinion, sitting outside the tone of the film, this is also a film that begins with an egg being inseminated in a needle or some shit on the screen. So, the second the movie comes on, it's saying to you, I'm not the usual thing. This is not what you normally see. So it's level setting. It's going, the things that come after now may not be things that you will usually see, but I've begun this movie by showing you some shit that's unusual, right? That's to let you know the building you're in. And so then, if subsequent to that, you look at something and go, well, that's odd. Why would they do that? Like, nigga, did you see the beginning of the movie? And so I think sometimes that if we get attached to our own ideas, what we think something is supposed to be, it's good that we did have a strong reaction to it because that does excite the desire to understand. But at the same time, I think we just have to maybe spend a little more time if what we come back as a rejection of the idea, because then we have to ask ourselves, why don't I like that? And what does that say about me? And that's what
So
the
my
art is
question,
there for.
my question is the dislike of the movie simply because of this character, or is the dislike of the movie overall?
Oh, overall for sure. I mean, like,
Okay,
look,
so what's your issue with it overall?
overall, I just felt like I didn't understand why we all gathered to meet Mr. Supreme, Mr. Marty. Like, why? Why did you gather us all in a dark room with a big screen and no lights for Marty? Why? And that's the
So
main thing.
I agree, but when I looked at it from Elisa's brain, it's like, why do I care about what this white man got going on? He doesn't give a fuck about no one else. Excuse my French. But when I looked at it from the brain of the voter, the Academy voter, who I am not the demographic, the Academy voter likely is a white, Caucasian, older gentleman, and I looked at it from their mindset. Marty Supreme makes sense. He as a character makes sense to them. Doesn't make sense to me at all. But if I'm thinking about them who are doing the voting, I don't have the ability to vote. He makes sense to them because of the fact that he has this audacity, because of the fact that he has this I don't give a fuck about no one's attitude, because of the fact that he feels like his dream surpasses everyone else's, which is the reality of the majority of the people in power in this world today. Their dream, whatever they want to do, is beyond whatever we want. They want to get oil from somewhere and bomb them wherever I want to bomb. Doesn't matter how you feel about it. I want to rule this. I'm going in there and I'm attacking. No matter how you feel about it. And so that to me resonates with that type of person. Doesn't resonate with me, but it resonates with the type of person that is technically voting. And if I'm voting, I'm going to vote for what resonates for me. As for me, Sinners resonates for me. One Battle After Another resonates for me because I see diversity. I see myself in those characters. But if I'm the majority of the person that's voting, I'm going to vote for what resonates with me, which is why I think Marty Supreme resonates more so with them. Now, you can argue if Timothy is going to win or not, being that he's young and you feel like he has another opportunity to win later. We'll see when we get to Best Actor. But I think that that's why it is in the running for one of those, either Best Actor or Best Picture.
Yeah, okay. I mean, like I feel like what I heard just then was if you were a voting member that was white, male, and old, then you would vote for Marty Supreme. Like if that was your brain or mindset. But
Yeah.
you as Alisa are not into Marty Supreme at all.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
I see what they feel based off what they feel. Is it my favorite of the bunch? No.
It would be probably the worst of the bunch. You know what other movie I saw that reminded me of Marty Supreme where I was like, why did I watch this? Smashing Machine. Same movie to me.
Oh, but no, you know what
Really?
though? No, all right, wait, but so I like Smashing Machine better than Marty Supreme. I did.
Honestly, it was it. I did too. I just don't understand what are we watching right now? You know what I
Well,
mean?
you're watching somebody who looked at a story and their personal attachment to it was that I think this was amazing. And so he looked at that guy, that wrestler who was there at the beginning of what we now know is the, WWE mixed martial arts, whatever world of fighting, and how that's this gigantic thing now. And he's going, this is the Bo Diddley of that shit. Right. But that's what he's into. But it's like it's just a big fucking, multi-billion-dollar business now. And this is the motherfucker that set it off. And he's going, I want y'all to know who this is. And so they went and got another guy who's a wrestler who can act and then put him in that role, gave him an eyebrow, and then
Yes. Very
and then he
much,
did the thing.
very much
And
so.
I liked him. I did not disbelieve that he was a wrestler and could perform for people.
Because he is a wrestler. You can't disbelieve it. Is that's real life?
But he had to eye things, so that gave him a look. Did we lose Marcus?
He may be rejoining, but I'm very interested to know, like, when I hear about these intense opinions on these films. I didn't hate Marty Supreme, but I do recognize that for me, Alisa, it wasn't my best picture, but I recognize it may be someone else's best picture. So I'm very curious to see if it wins or not. I don't think it's going to win Best Picture. I do think that if it's not one battle after another, if it's not Sinners, before that, Marty Supreme is not even on my radar for Best Picture. There's a lot of other films that come before that, but for Best Actor, I wouldn't be shocked if Timothée Chalamet got that. I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't be shocked, but I believe Leo. I don't know. They
Marcus, do you have an opinion on Best Actor? Are you with us to give us an opinion on Best Actor?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay.
We can hear you.
So I feel like Best Actor. I mean, I just feel like Ryan isn't going to get Best Director, right? He's not going to get it. They already gave him original screenplay. That's what they do to all the black director writers. They give them Best Original Screenplay because that's a good safe category for us.
Right.
And then they can leave all the other categories away. So I think because Delroy didn't get supporting, Michael's going to get acting. I don't know. It's just something in the zeitgeist.
That's a strong. Okay, that's a strong. I would love that. I'm gonna put that on the record that I would love it too. I think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I would be shocked if it happened. I would love it, but I would be shocked because I do not. This is gonna maybe get me canceled. I don't know. I don't feel like Smoker Stack deserved the Oscar.
Oh, wow, really?
But I told you who I thought deserved the Oscar, and the person who I thought deserved the Oscar is not even nominated.
Was that?
The winner to me for the Oscar was Paul Mescal in Hamnet. No, I'm sorry. Not Paul Mescal in Hamnet. No, I'm sorry. Begonia.
Yeah. Okay. Paul Mescal. All right.
Begonia is not Paul Mescal. No. Jesse Plemons in Begonia is who I feel like deserved Best Actor.
Okay.
And he's not even nominated. So he's not in it. He's not in the running. But to me, he was a snub. He was amazing. Everyone else, I'm like, okay, I don't know what this is based off of. So did you not nominate him? Because if you nominate him up against Leo, it's like absolutely not. So maybe we are setting up Leo to get his win. I still think it's going to be Timothy, but I can see it being Leo because you snubbed him out of the category. Do I see it being Michael? I don't see it. Now y'all just called Michael a nigga the other day, so maybe it's just like, okay, this is our payback for you since we didn't get it to Delroy. Maybe I would be shocked if Michael won it. I would be shocked.
I mean, it would be amazing. I don't think it's ridiculous. I really don't. I don't think it's ridiculous. I think it's highly unlikely, but it's not off the table.
It's not off the table. I would be shocked though.
I'm still gonna believe Leo over Marty. Yeah, because Marty's not as good.
It. I don't think
so
Leo
here's the
deserved
thing.
it.
like Marty and Leo is like two versions of the same sort of thing. Like a wild, out of control personality, you
Yes, but
know,
Timothy did it better in that movie than Leo did.
he did it
Leo
better
got
in
his
Marty.
Oscar.
No,
Leo got his Oscar 10 years ago and it was
no,
deserved. Leo does not deserve an Oscar for one battle after another. I'm sorry. What about
really?
his acting was so profound? Are you just giving it to Leo because he's Leo?
No, 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 no. If Leo were to get this Oscar, he absolutely deserves it, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
I feel like in one battle after another, there was so much work that was involved in order to go from, you know, Revolution Man, like before he had the kid and going through what he was going through with Tiana, like that. I I love that relationship, the little bit that we did get of it, and and to my understanding, PTA kind of had help from Maya Rudolph on the film, and he was kind of basing that Infinity's character on her, that like you know mixed mixed baby, like kick ass girl in the world. Like I believe
Yeah.
that's was his inspiration for that character. So I just feel like Leo, that character was just more relatable and I could understand him better. But like you said, like that's my mind being relatable to the character as opposed to somebody who doesn't give a fuck about anything or anybody. Like I don't understand it. I've never had that kind of privilege. I don't think I'll ever see that kind of privilege in life. But to be someone who is for revolution and wants to see change and all this kind of stuff, like I can relate to that character. And I thought he was funny as fuck. I didn't think Timothy Chalamet he didn't make me laugh not one damn time in that movie.
Yeah, he was annoying. But I also do think that Leonardo, just his namesake, is enough to get Academy votes. I do think if it's between anybody, it would be between Leonardo and Timothy Chalamet, which is where I say, where does Michael B. Jordan where is he left in, as far as these voters? What votes are going to go to him? Now, I don't want him getting a vote off no sympathy. I don't want him getting a vote because someone called him something inappropriate to Baptist, so we're giving him a vote. Do we honestly feel like this performance of Smoke and Stack is Oscar winning? This performance? Or do we feel like there's another performance that's coming down the pipeline for him that he will win for later?
I mean, I really, really liked this Smoke and Stack performance, and I think he gets credit for playing and really three characters, because it's Stack before and Stack after, right? And so those are two different ideas, and so he's really playing three versions of him, of a man. So and having nuance and difference between them, and building different relationships as a result. It's like, well, all of that stuff is just really nuanced, and sometimes brilliant performances aren't bombastic. Sometimes they're in just the quality and the texture and the build. It's not something that you look at and is flashy and explosive. Sometimes that shit is just like so fucking rock solid and well thought out that the ease and the simplicity of it is the difficult thing to achieve, making it something that you're not really paying attention to. I just accept that these are two brothers. That's the hard part. That's the fucking hard part, making
It's
it
hard
feel
to
like
play
it's
two
just two
people
brothers.
as
Oh,
one.
but it's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard. It's hard to make me
yes.
stop thinking that you're playing two people and just see two
Yes.
people.
So if we look at that, the idea of you're playing two different people and also elements of these two different people, post vampire, pre vampire, post the turn, pre the turn, all the things, that's a lot of different elements and arcs to a character. And so, yes, I do think that that's Oscar worthy. Will the Academy recognize that? Is the question.
Oh no, I mean, I wish that they could. Maybe if Ryan Coogler was voting, they would. He
Blame it
could
on Ryan
get in there
Coogler.
and get him past. Listen, I'm gonna go see if I can make a movie, and then maybe they'll let me in, and then I'll do that. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm gonna go see if I can make a
Let's
movie,
make it
and then
short.
if I
Let's
can,
cast Marcus and
maybe,
let's get it
maybe
submitted
I
for the
create a little
Oscars.
buzz. Get a little buzz happening and get on the awards track or some shit, and then they'll invite me in, and then I'll make a speech.
Oh, y'all, wait a minute.
So glad you joined.
Demon Hunters just went over the center song.
Yeah, so the Demon Hunters just won the best song over I Lied to You, which I figured it would go to either one of those. Both her songs were impactful. Now, I Lied to You is more impactful for me. The K-pop Demon Hunters is way more impactful for someone else, right? So, but to say that neither had an impact is a lie. Both had an impact.
But they gave Ludwig the score. Right, they gave Ludwig the score.
So they're spreading it around a little bit.
Right, and they did not give I Lied to You the song. So the song is included in the score.
That one song that, Golden Song is the song that's the popular song that you heard from K-pop that you hear on all the kids singing on TikTok and everything. They gave that the award for the song, which I think makes sense. I know you don't. I didn't expect you to know it. And then the score, the overall score, the composition
you just
overall.
Found out Tyler, the creator, is in Marty Supreme.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm old. That just means I'm not aware.
How come you have to mean I'm old? How come I can't?
He was like, "Who is this nigga?"
Maybe that means he's a really good actor. I know Marcus disagrees, but I didn't know it was Tyler, the creator.
I should not roll my eyes harder right now for me.
You don't have to not be
afraid. Everybody in this world, absolutely. Anybody who wants to act, they wake up one morning and go, "I want to be an actor." There is absolutely a role for them somewhere in the world. It's just not every role is good.
Now that you say it, I see nothing but Tyler, the creator, the whole entire movie. But when I watched it, I wasn't watching it for Tyler, the creator. I was watching it to figure out what Timothy Chalamet had going on. So that's where my focus was. So I wasn't focused on the Wally character. Now that you say, "Oh, that was Tyler, the creator," I'm like, "Oh, that was Tyler, the creator." Like, he was all up and through that movie. And if I watched it again, I would see nothing but him. But I wasn't looking for him that first time. So he didn't draw my eye away. And I think that because you
strange though, like that performance, you didn't go, "This is a strange black man."
So the thing is, I think it's different because we're both actors, right? And so when you get a role and you get the script in advance and you imagine a script and you have a certain idea in your mind for the script and you visualize it and prepare it as an audition and what you have to do for an audition, go into audition whether you get it or not. That is a connection that you make to that character. So when you see that picture out loud on the screen, there is a particular attention you're going to play to whatever that character is that you audition for, that the person that didn't have that opportunity to audition for is probably not going to notice in the same way that you would, because there's a certain attention that you played to that particular role. So now you say, "Oh, that's Tyler, the creator." I might go back and look at it now from your point of view and see everything that you saw. But my first view of it, that wasn't what I looked at. And there were so many other things to look at story-wise and, with Timothy and everything else, that cinematography, whatever, editing, that I focused on. I didn't focus on it. But for you, because you went in with that mindset of, "Oh, this is an actor or a character that I had previously prepared for it," that might have been your first focus, so it might have been just a different lens. And that's why these movies are so complex, because you can look at them through several different lenses depending on what your experience is going into viewing it.
Now that I think about it, it wasn't anything scripted. It was a improv prompt that they wanted. And so I know next time if I ever get a Safdie brother audition again, I'm saying nigga 42 times.
Right, and then you'll get the role. You'll get the role.
I just know it because they love it.
Okay,
they get
we're
excited about this shit.
We're about to do directing, which is a big one. And I know you said Paul Thomas Anderson for director for one battle after another. I said Ryan
Coogler wins this.
I would love Ryan Coogler to win for this.
Let me mute myself.
I would love Ryan Coogler to win for this. I would love that. I see them giving it to Chloe for Hemnet. I wanted to go to Ryan Coogler though. Let's see. Okay, so Ali wins again.
I don't know why you think they're not giving it to Paul Thomas Anderson.
With the voter, Ali is an old white man that votes for the Academy. Every single thing he has said is going to win.
Who did you say going to win?
He said this one.
Oh.
I've had to drink for every category tonight. Every category I've had to drink because I've been wrong every time. I'm not mad at this. Are you mad at this? I'm not mad at this at all.
Wait, I might be a little behind
Go.
right now. Who just did it? Who got it?
Paul Thomas Anderson just went from one battle after another. I would have loved Ryan Coogler. I'm not
Knew
mad
it.
at Paul Thomas Anderson.
Knew it. Way to go. Way to go.
Are we
Way to
mad
go.
at that, or are we okay?
No, I've been said that. This is the one he's supposed to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, they believe that Ryan Coogler is going to do this again.
He's going to do this again. And you said Paul Thomas Anderson has had enough under his belt that this is his due time.
Yeah,
and Ryan
yeah.
Coogler is going to
might
get
not-
another
he might not make
opportunity.
another one of these. You know, the business might not allow for it.
Look, I was there the first night he showed this to cast and crew. My brother did locations for this movie, so I'm
Okay.
very aware, like, at what his mindset was for this movie. Their AD passed away right before it came out. Too.
Really?
Yeah. So like they've been carrying some like huge synergy for this movie also.
It's a
The
good
thing about
movie,
this
man.
Oscars, it was a great movie. It was two great movies that I loved. I love both this One Battle After Another. I love Sinners, and even the movies that you would consider not the movies of color. I didn't hate. There wasn't Begonia I liked, Hamnet I liked. So there was Train Dreams I liked. There was a lot of movies that I liked in this Oscar.
So you know
year.
what you're saying though, and I'm sorry, I'm just diving on that because when I'm looking at a movie and I don't expect to see myself, then it's not a distraction to me. If you're in a world or a place, or I'm not looking for a Black American guy in some Irish countryside, or in whatever the space is, and in 1622 England. I'm not looking for a Black American guy. When you shove one in, I'm looking at him trying to give us a Black person.
It's a nice surprise.
Right. It's like the way they did it in Train Dreams was amazing. They had a Black character just come in out of nowhere, and bang, it was just really explosive and wonderful, and I love the way that they handled it. So it's just like, yeah, you want to be used properly. You want to be, integrated into story. You want your shit to be full. You don't just want to be like, fucking dangling meat or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Man.
So we have Adrian Brody on the stage. I'm curious to see what he's about to do. Adrian Brody always gives us moments
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
that
he's a
time
wild
he
man.
Forrest kissed
This is
Halle
best
Berry.
actor.
This got to be best actor if it's
Yeah, he's
if
best
up there,
actor
you think?
guy.
Yeah. What's the envelope say?
It's gonna present
Best actor. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
I knew it.
This is one of those that if Blue Moon wins, I would not. I don't know. Or Wagner Moore also won for the Golden Globes. I didn't get a chance to watch it because it's in Portuguese. I didn't finish it because I gotta read and I need to be in a certain mindset to do subtitles. If Michael B. Jordan wins this, I'm gonna run. I'm just letting y'all know.
just don't run
I'm
outside.
gonna get up. I'm gonna run somewhere.
I think he might get it. This might be his
But
year.
I think it's gonna be Timmy Chalamet. Let me pour my wine. Let me be prepared. If he doesn't get it, you gotta drink.
I need you to hear my puke sound as soon as it happens.
Y'all want Michael.
So you
I
say
believe it's gonna
Leonardo.
be Leo.
So Leonardo
This
wins, I
Leo-
gotta
I'm
drink.
cool with
If
Leo.
Timothy Chalamet, you gotta win.
It's
If
like
Mark
Leo is
and
that
you-
perfect middle for me. I want Michael to win. I don't want Timothy to win. But if Leo wins, I'm like, all right.
We'll see.
Might be a couple seconds.
You're like, I'm
behind
about to win.
so.
What?
One, he did it. He did it.
What is this? Stop.
What happened?
Michael B. Jordan
You won?
just won. Best
Wow.
actor.
There we go. All right.
Wow.
God, Michael. Good
I
job,
did
Michael.
not see that.
Make
I
it
did
Okay.
not see that coming.
Like the Academy just said, "Fuck
Sorry, I
all
had to get
y'all.
up and
We'll
run.
show you."
What if he came back and was like,
No,
"Sorry, it was the wrong card, wrong card."
no, no, no,
the,
no, no.
the Academy
They
just
just
dunked on
The
us.
Academy said
what?
wrong card.
Oh. Okay, Marcus, you won that one. I did not see that coming. I want to hear what he has to say.
I'm telling you, Lindo didn't get it, man. So they were like, "We got to give
Yeah,
it to
the
Michael
Academy
B."
just dunked on us. They're like, "Fuck y'all. Y'all talking your shit."
Come on, Mama, what's up?
Wow.
Now it's just Tiana, right?
Tiana didn't win supporting already, but
She
she
was
did
just
get
in
it for
supporting.
Gold.
She wasn't in lead actress.
Yeah, no, she didn't
Yes,
win for
she was
supporting.
supporting.
Oh man, they should have put her. Well, who's from lead in one battle?
I'm shocked that they gave it to him. I love it, but I'm shocked.
Don't be shocked, and don't be shocked when Hamnet probably gets Best Picture.
I'm not shocked about that.
Don't be shocked.
Wow, this is crazy.
Wow, this is really fantastic, man.
So shout out to everyone. Shout out to the whole Jordan family. Shout out to Khalid, who we know and love and worked with. Like shout out to the whole Jordan family. Shout out to everybody. Like I don't know.
Wow. No, this is really amazing.
I mean, his name is Michael Jordan. Did we really have any doubts?
I did, but not
Winners run around with the
Academy.
same name.
Yeah.
So we didn't need Ryan Coogler's vote apparently, because
If
listen,
there's a singing contest or some sort of talent contest,
wow,
and there's a kid named Michael Jackson in it, I know where my money is going. Is what I'm saying.
I'm rooting for everybody. Like I am shook at. I am
That's really
shook at.
incredible. That's really incredible.
Does this make up for Delroy? Because they wasn't gonna give it to both of them. I didn't think they was gonna give it to them. I'm so glad they gave it to them.
Yeah. If I have to trade, you know, winning this, you know, and again, I think for Delroy Lindo, and I hesitate to imagine, though I think, he's probably having experience now that's so incredible. It's bigger than any trophy he could hold on to, right? Just to be a part of something this impactful, is truly like an honor and an award. So I don't think he's crying over that at all. And damn, man, seeing Michael win, in Ryan's work, right?
I'm speechless.
It's like just everything about why it even
I don't have
exists.
words. That I did not expect that to happen, and for us to be live, I did not expect that. And Marcus, you called it. You said Michael B. Jordan, and I sat upset, and I was like, they won't do it. I don't see them doing it, and for them to do that does.
I told you they weren't going to give Ryan Best Director because they already gave him original. I know this, and because they didn't give it to Delroy, they were going to give it to him. Now, Best
I knew
Picture,
they were going to give them something, so now we can say they're not going to give him Best Picture because they gave them Best Actor. Okay, so who is your choice for Best Picture?
I'm thinking they're going to give it to Hamnet, or they might give it to Marty Supreme. I don't know.
Marty Supreme has been surprisingly snubbed this Oscar. They haven't won for anything yet, so I don't see them winning for Best Picture. Best Picture's going to be
still on this one battle after another thing. I want it to be Sinners. I'm not shocked if it's one battle after another.
It will not be Marty Supreme. Sinners.
It's not going to be Marty Supreme.
So why would it be Marty Supreme? They haven't won for anything else. I don't see it being Marty Supreme at this point.
It's just an outlier. It's just an outlier. It's just an outlier pick. That's all.
And Hamnet hasn't won for much either. So I don't know. I feel like it would be one battle after another. They've already won for Best Director. I can see that. I can see Sinners. They've already won for best screenplay. It's like if you're the best movie, you got to be the best at something else. You can't not be the best at nothing else and all of a sudden come out of nowhere as best picture. So if you're best director, your best screenplay or something like that, I would assume so. I would say it's between one battle after another and Sinners for our best picture coming up.
That's I mean, that's a fair assessment.
How many has Sinners won so far? Did Ruth win? Ruthie Carter win?
Ruth did not win,
No.
unfortunately. No.
So
Michael B. Jordan won, and I'm shocked. I'm shook.
So they got the actor, screenplay.
Yeah. Ethan, can
music
you pull up
score.
our best actor once again, our best picture clip once again, so we can play that for the audience so they know what our picks are. Picture. For best picture,
Best picture.
We have first up Begonia, a surreal sci-fi dark comedy about two conspiracy obsessives who kidnap a powerful CEO they believe is an alien. We have F1, a veteran Formula One driver returns from retirement to help save an underdog team and mentor a young racer. We have Frankenstein, that's Guillermo del Toro's lavish adaptation of the classic Frankenstein. Hamnet, a moving historical drama that follows William Shakespeare and Marty Supreme. Sports tale about a working class table tennis hustler. One battle after another, a kinetic drama about a washed up revolutionary whose past comes back to crashing back as he battles his personal battles. And then you have Secret Agent, set in Brazil during a military dictatorship in the 70s. Sentimental value, family drama about a filmmaker trying to connect with his family. Sinners, we know Sinners, Vampire, Jim Crow South, Juke Joint, and Entrained Dreams, lyrical tale spanning decades about a logger's quiet life. So that's Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners. Come through with Song Sun Blue.
Hey, Nora came out. Annie. That's Annie.
Jessie Buckley acted her ass off of Hamnet. She cried the entire movie. She was in turmoil the entire movie. There was not a moment she wasn't in emotional turmoil that entire film.
She was in turmoil.
It was impressive.
Yeah. I got an Oscar predictions card up here. They seem to think Jessie Buckley is the winner.
Most people are saying Jessie Buckley on our TikTok. Song Sung Blue I did watch today, and I was impressed with what Kate Hudson did in that, but I don't know if it was more than Jessie Buckley.
Oh, you know what I'm just thinking about too? Old girl from Center didn't get nominated for nothing, huh?
Which one? Girl. Oh, Haley from Sinners?
Yeah.
No, she did not. So Emma Stone is an Oscar darling. You know they love when they cut their hair. I do not think Emma Stone should win. I will put it out there. I do not think Emma Stone should win. If Emma Stone wins, it will be purely because
white girls get nominated
she shaved her head.
Oh, jeez.
Jessie Buckley won, as we know. Jessie Buckley acted her ass off. Jessie Buckley cried through 90% of that movie. She was in turmoil. Her kid died in the movie. She deserved it. I'm not mad at this at all.
Emma Stone cut her hair.
That doesn't mean you should win an Oscar, but that's really the only thing Emma Stone did for that role outside of being Emma Stone when she cut her hair.
Don't get mad. See what happens. Here you go.
Jessie Buckley is the winner for Hamnet, which I think is deserved. Like I said, she acted her ass off in Hamlet. Watch Hamlet. It's on Peacock. But deserve it, cried. Deserve it.
All right, so tell me though. I mean, you've seen my taste a little bit. Am I gonna enjoy this movie, Hamlet?
No.
Okay.
I mean, her kid dies from the bubonic plague. William Shakespeare, her husband, puts on a play about it, and she finds life again. It's beautiful. It's quiet. It's emotional. Is it your speed? I don't know, but you like train dreams, so I feel like maybe.
It's like a girl train dreams.
But the thing is, I think it's not your speed just because it's girl predominant.
Oh no, but I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's like Coldplay is girl U2.
Why? Why? What's wrong with that though? What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that's how you understand it. If you love U2 and you're a girl, you will probably love Coldplay.
I don't know. I don't know. But I will say that to me, the emotional weight of the film is on this mother. Even though you have the male character who also lost a son, the weight is on the mother. So the emotional weight is on this mother. So if
Yeah,
you
he
are
lost
not really
his
into,
kid, his wife and kid got burned up in a fire.
yeah, but he wasn't sad enough for me. He wasn't sad enough for me.
He was man
wasn't.
sad. He was man sad. Men
But
carry
that's not
on.
sad enough for me. Cry more. I want more. That's why he didn't win the Oscar. I want more tears. I want tears the entire time. She cried
Hey,
majority of
no,
that
my nigga, you
movie.
wasn't sad enough.
If
Your
I
wife and
die
kid
in a
caught on fire,
fire,
man.
I'm sorry. If I die in a fire and my man does not cry for 95% of the film, I'm pissed off. Cry more. I'm dead. Like, what? It was like, oh, they died. Okay, let's move on. No, no.
I thought it was enough.
Yeah, that's mansplaining. Listen, she was so upset over her kid dying for the majority of the film. It took the whole film for her to be okay with it. That's acting. Watch Hamnet though, because I would love to hear your point of view. Let's see if you can get through it. That's that. Let's just see if you can get through it. It's on Peacock.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try and watch it so I don't seem like a sexist. I would
Too
probably
late.
like it.
Too late.
No, they
So,
can't.
but no,
They
on
can't.
TikTok, most of our viewers on TikTok, when we posted our best actors, they had Jessie Buckley. They did not have Rose Byrne. They disagree with you completely with that. And I have to agree now that I watched Hamnet that I agree with them that Jessie Buckley
Okay.
deserved that win.
There you go. I'm not mad about that. I was guessing.
Fun fact: Nicole Kidman did that AMC video during COVID completely for free. That commercial that is she's so famous for on AMC for the movie theaters. She did that completely for free during COVID. Just a little fun fact.
Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman.
She makes him look tiny.
Might they be here to do? Is it best?
Do you think they're best picture already? You think it's time for that? You think Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor would be the best picture presenters? Yeah, it might be. We might be at that time. We might be there.
Yeah,
But come on, let's wrap this up. Let's go to sleep. Come on. Everything else that was popular has already been announced. So okay, we are at the end. So your call for best picture, we are hoping it's Sinners. We think it's one battle after another. We also said it could be Hamnet. Let's see who our best picture choice is for this
I'm gonna say Sinners.
category. I would like it to be Sinners. I think it deserves to be Sinners.
Say Sinners.
Okay, we're gonna call it's gonna be Sinners. And if it's not Sinners, we're all gonna drink the rest of our cup.
Best
Do we have
Picture
any people in the
2020.
chat that have said what do they think it's going to be?
This thing is gonna be Sinners, 77%.
Sinners is still at 77% for our viewership. Sinners is 77%, and One Battle After Another is the next, I think, at 17%. So we shall see. I would love it to be Sinners. I think it should be Sinners. That was the best picture of the year. That was the picture that got us talking the most. It resonated with us the most. We watched it over and over again.
Everybody's been talking about the whole time.
The picture. That's the picture.
Yeah.
Don't
when
piss
one
me
battle
off.
showed up,
And
we were still talking about.
don't
Sinners.
announce someone else. And okay.
I love all of these. I think you're all great films.
Say it out loud. Say it out loud, because I'm.
Sinners is special. We want Sinners.
The best picture is One Battle After Another.
All right. Okay.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with
I'm
that.
okay with that. I'm okay with that. If it was anyone else, I would have been pissed. I'm okay with that. Although I would have preferred Sinners.
I didn't think they would
But
have
okay.
gave it. I didn't think they would have gave it to him because they already gave him Best Director. But okay, I'm cool with that too. No problem. One battle is partying.
Okay, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at it. There's black people in it.
Black
I'm
people
not
in
mad.
it. Director's wife is black. You know.
She is? I didn't know that. Okay, Paul. Okay.
Maya Rudolph is Minnie Riperton's daughter.
Oh, that's his wife. That's why she's so excited. I did not know that was his wife.
Beautiful.
You're finding out all kinds of stuff tonight, huh?
I am. Marcus, we need to have you on the show. Listen, you're teaching me things. Because I was like, why they keep pinning to Maya Rudolph? Why is she so excited? Now I see. She's so excited as her husband. It makes sense.
This has been a night of discovery for Alisa.
So many new things. So many new things.
Well, that's good. No,
I'm not at this.
happy.
This doesn't bother me. This doesn't bother me.
It's a really good movie, and no, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Yeah, Ryan is just getting started.
Ryan got best screenplay tonight, and then Michael B. Jordan got best actor, which is just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I didn't
Ryan's
even
just getting started.
expect. He is in the history books. He is amongst the greats. I'm happy. I leave this Oscars happy.
Yeah. No. That's good. That's good. They did good. And congratulations to Paul Thomas Anderson. This was really a great piece of work. You know, I loved how he used the characters in the film, and I actually loved how he, gave breadth and scope to the black characters in the film, and I saw versions of people, inside a story, and not just people being black or what was thought to be black people. These were characters that I think were divisive to some folks because they didn't behave the way some people think black people are supposed to behave. And that's when you start to crush art, when you're trying to make something into something you think it ought to be, as opposed to letting something have life and breathe and expand and be what it is. And that's what I think the beauty of this particular film is that he was able to tap into something and just let this world be rich and let characters make difficult choices and do dumb things and not be smart, or love or care or be selfish in ways that, might rub us the wrong way. But that's what the fuck people do. They don't do shit that you want them to do. They do other things. So, that's my rap for PTA, man. I think he actually did a great thing there. All right.
Hey y'all, thanks for letting me tap in with y'all, man. I appreciate that.
Elisa's talking again. She don't know she got to tap her button or whatever to talk.
Hey. Tonight was a great night. I'm still rooting for everyone black. Thank you for joining in on this, Marcus. Thank you for everything.
Marcus,
I feel like tonight was a great night. I'm not mad at how tonight went. The Oscars to me weren't as exciting as I would love them to be, but I was very excited with who won in a lot of different categories, and that's the main thing. And so I think tonight was a win. Tonight was a win.
Right, it was a win. All right. Well, hopefully we'll chop this up and post some pieces and clips. And thanks y'all for tapping in. Really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Share some links. Tell some folks we over here.
Yes, like and subscribe.
Yeah, and
if you have any questions, if you have any questions or any topics you would love us to cover, please email us at askintheroom
and Marcus,
pod.
we're gonna call you at some point and really talk to you for real about just the work and and some of the things that you do that aren't so obvious to people and what it takes to have a career from where you're standing in the business right now. So we're gonna get back to that, but I'm gonna wait until we pump our subscriber base up a little bit and bring you a slightly better audience. We want to make sure that you're reaching people. All right.
Hey, we love our 60 subscribers. Thank you very much. But yes, we will definitely start doing our interviews. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna start bringing actual famous people in here, y'all. So actually do it. Hit the subscribe button. He's saving all his good famous friends for when we have a bigger
I'm
audience.
saving the famous friends.
He's
I want
saving
them to
his
make them
famous
feel
friends.
like they have some reach.
You
So
can't just
I at
have
least
60
I at least
people.
want to give them the audience of a small auditorium.
So make sure you like and subscribe so you can get some good
So
information for free.
meantime, we will be, we'll keep the topics hot, and we'll be talking, and we'll be showing up, and and we're open for feedback. We want to hear what you're thinking about, and just have an exchange, have a dialogue. We're not pretending to be know-it-alls, but we do have an experience, and we do have some insights that might be helpful when you're trying to unpack your shit and figure out how you're gonna have a career in this business. That's what this is about.
Yes.
It's an information exchange. It's a dialogue. It's a way to unpack and understand and inform. We ain't know-it-alls. We don't have all the answers. We ain't trying to tell you what to do. But we do want to be able to maybe help you get some perspective that'll help you get to the next step.
That part. And join us on Monday for our episode. We're going to be talking about verticals and everything going on with the new Mansa takeover. And join us for our following episode where we're going to be talking about all the merger news with Paramount overtaking BET and Paramount overtaking Perry. And let's find out what that means for you as far as the industry going forward. And so make sure that you're sending your messages to askintheRoompodcast@gmail.com. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next episode.